And away we go. We're back. We're live. It's Truther Tuesday. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? All right. You guys ready for another show? All right. So tonight, I thought we would switch it up, do something a little different than usual. I got to tell you, sometimes, guys, I get sick of watching the fake news. I don't know about you, but it gets pretty repetitive and it's the same old fake shit all the time. So tonight, I thought we would switch it up and watch some First Amendment audits, which are real people doing something real and getting real reactions from people and police officers. So I thought tonight we would watch some First Amendment audits, and I'll show you guys a comedian who was doing First Amendment audits who stopped. And so I was thinking about combining my comedic talents with the First Amendment audit thing. But I have to be very strategic about doing it. So tonight we're going to watch some guys do it correctly, do it incorrectly. We're going to see some auditors get arrested unlawfully, and we're going to see some auditors get other people arrested for attacking them just for filming. So strap in, guys. It's going to be a fun one tonight, and it'll be different than usual, you know? Every once in a while, I like to mix things up, and I got to be honest, I binged watch a shitload of First Amendment audits the last couple nights. So like 2 nights in a row, I just binged watch a bunch, and I was sitting there thinking, man, I could come up with so many more funny things to say than this dude. So all the editors I watched, some of them were kind of funny and made me chuckle, but I couldn't help but think, man, if I was in that situation, I would be saying way more funny shit. So I might in the future start doing these First Amendment audits. But anyway, let me go ahead and say hi to everybody now that everybody's starting to pile in here. Adam says hi to Rosebell. I'm going to say hi to Adam and Rosebell at the same time. Andy Klein says, you're 14 minutes late. Start the show. Well, Andy Klein, it's actually you are, you know, the one with the apostrophe. The one with the apostrophe is literally you are combined together to make your, whereas the one that you're using implies ownership. Like my 14 minutes is late. See? So, Andy, yes, I was late, but I do that for a reason. It's so that my crowd gathers up and gets bigger. If I start the show on time, there's like 30 fucking people. If I wait like 10 to 15 minutes, then there's like 75. So, wouldn't you start when there's 75 people rather than when there's only 30? Of course you would. And if you say no, that you wouldn't do that, well, then you're lying and you're stupid. They do it at concerts all the time. I've been to concerts where the band doesn't start right on time. That's because people aren't in their fucking seat with their drink in hand ready. People are over at the concession. There's only half the seats fucking filled, and it's 8 p.m. So, you know what the band does? They fucking wait for people to sit. And once the majority of everybody has sat and is sitting with their drink, then they come out and start the motherfucking show. And with that said, the first super chat of the night comes in from Allen Iverson. The Allen Iverson, Hall of Fame basketball player. This is him, you guys. He says, can you sing the Moon song before the show? Too late. We've already started the show, and I'm going to sing it during the show just for you right now. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. land on the moon, we land on the moon, land on the moon, we land on the moon. Hey, take it over, we go to the moon, and then you know that we come back soon. We roof to the left, roof to the right, and beach, you know that we rove all night. We land on the moon, we land on the moon. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. And yes, my friend, we will come back soon. We take it over, rove to the moon. Then you know that we come back soon. Rove up a top, rove down low. Rove so much we got no place to go. We land on the moon, we land on the moon. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. And yes, my friend, we will come back soon. We take it over, rove to the moon. Yes, you know they will come back soon. Rove to the north, rove to the south. We rove up inside your motherfucking mouth. We land on the moon, we land on the moon. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. And yes, my friend, we will come back soon. Say row, row, row. Everybody now, row, row, row. Rover, say row, row, row. Oh, come on, my friend, row, row, row. Everybody now, row, 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 rover, row, 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 rover. There you go. That's a good way to get the party started. There's people out there who are like, that's so cringy. Yeah, that's why people keep paying me to do it over and over again. Huh? Right? Zach W says, to a Pri, James Freeman, AM Press are the best auditors. Guess what? Tonight, I'm going to show you to a Pri. And guess what? I bet you haven't went and checked on his channel lately. Have you? Have you seen what To a Pri has been doing? He's not doing what he used to do. His channel's literally tanking bad. Why? Why did he quit doing what he used to do? We're going to talk about that tonight. You know how many people have told me, Jake, check out To a Pri. So I did. Guess what I found? He's not doing that anymore. I found that to be kind of strange that the man started exercising all of a sudden and tanking his channel. So we're going to get to that tonight. So stick around if you don't know nothing about that. All right. So how are we doing tonight, party people? You guys doing good? Oh, looks like Davey D came through with a super chat first, and I totally whiffed. My bad, Davey D. I just went to my watch page, Davey, and I went to the fan funding to make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Sure enough, you were the one who came in first with the super chat, and I totally missed it. But I'm going to make up for it right now. I'm going to go back and snag that comment, pull it up on screen, and read it. God damn, it was a long time ago. All right. Shady Davey D said, this is Truth or Tuesday night with the best chat. That's right. The best chat, the best host, the best stream, all that stuff, and a whole lot more. Thank you, Davey D, who was the official first super chat of the night. And one of my most loyal, diehard members right here. All right. Fucking A. You guys ready? No, you were first, bro. I just went to the my watch page. Oh, no, I'm totally wrong. Now that I look, Zach W and Andakava. Holy shit, you're right, man. I'm dropping the ball here. I guess there were some super chats that came in before the show started. Holy shit. Totally missing the pre-show super chats. My bad. Let me go back and grab those. And then we're going to start the show, okay? Then it's time to watch the videos. So Zach W came in with a super chat, no message attached. Thank you very much, Zach W. And then Kava came in with a super chat, possibly before the stream even started, because I've scrolled all the way back and I still can't even see it. So Kava came in with a super chat saying, "Was up?" So I think for Kava, with the first super chat saying "Was up," I should probably do a "Was up," because I haven't done one of those in a long time. So Kava, this one is for you. Who was it? Up. Isn't that ridiculous? Who in their fucking right minds would do that in 2025? Why? Why, do you ask? Do I do that? Because if I don't do it, nobody else will. Then the tradition will die. And I don't know about you, but that makes me sad. So, in order to stay happy, I do a "was up" every once in a while. Not every time. That would be overkill. So I usually do a "was up" like every 3 or 4 streams or so, as not to do it too much. But I make sure to continue doing it so that we don't stop doing it. And people still like it. I know people still like it because they put laughing emojis in the chat and they say "was up" and they want me to do a "was up." So that's how I know people still like the "was up." When you guys quit mentioning it and everybody tells me to stop doing it, then I'll quit doing it. Maybe, if you're lucky. Right. Phew! Holy shit, Nate just gifted 10 Jake the Asshole memberships. Nate is a freaking hero, you guys. Give it up for Nate Dogg. Hell yeah. If you know like I know, you don't want to step to Nate. It's a Jake Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. And if you smoke like I smoke, then you're high like every day. And if your ass is a buster, Nate and Jake gonna regulate. Bow, 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 bow. I'm tweaking into a whole new era. G-Funk, step to this, I dare ya. Funk on a whole new level. The rhythm and the bass and the bass and the treble chords, strings, we brings melody. G-Funk, where rhythm's life and life is rhythm. All right, I'm sorry. You guys, because I called him Nate Dogg, I totally just tripped out and sang fucking Regulators. Why? Because I'm a fucking lunatic. But wasn't it amusing? I hope so. All right. Nate, seriously though, all joking aside, you're the fucking man, bro. You just hooked people up with 10 memberships. Wow. This dude is an ace. I don't know if you guys know, but I do memberships now, and we're starting to do members only live streams where outsiders aren't allowed in. And guess what? We did our first ever members only live stream, and it was fucking awesome. We had a great time. 0 trolls. 0 fucking loser trolls, you guys. So anyone who doesn't like that I'm doing memberships, I hate to break it to you, but so far it has been a great success. And I think it's the wave of the future for this channel. So consider becoming a member, because I'm going to be doing a lot of members only shit. And if you want to be in those streams where only members get to hang out and have all this fun with me, and I actually get to see all your little fucking messages and read them, and we have a blast without any trolls, you're going to have to become a member. That's right. And if you don't want to do that, you're going to miss out on all that fun. All right. Yeah, trolls suck. You guys know in the last stream, there was a guy who continuously was using sock accounts to tell me that he fucked my mother, who's dead. So yeah, you know, getting sick of the sock account trolls and the fickle subscribers. I'm unsubbing from you because you made a video about black fatigue and I didn't like it. Ha! Yeah, those people, those are the ones who are making me love memberships because none of those fucking assholes show up. All right. That's right. All right. Moving on. You guys ready? You guys ready to start the show, yo? You guys ready to have a whole lot of fun? All right. So with that said, without further ado, those of you who have no idea what a First Amendment audit is, if you've never watched that sort of content, in a nutshell, you have the right, anyone has the right to stand on public property and film. So you have the right to stand on the sidewalk, for instance, and film. And if somebody drives by and you film their car or their face or whatever, and they feel triggered for that and they get angry and they tell you, hey, you're not allowed to film me. You don't have my permission. You can tell them that you do have the right to film them and that they can't do anything about it. So then they get triggered and call the police. And then the police show up and explain to that person, if the police are doing their job correctly, that you have every right to film. And then that person gets to be educated by the police that citizens are indeed allowed to film out in public. And you have no privacy out in public. So anyone can film you at any time. And you don't have any say over that. Yep. Believe it or not, somebody can film you out in public and they don't need your permission. I hope you guys know that. Most of you, I'm sure, already know that. So what we're going to see are people who film out in public. And then when Karens, we'll call them, get triggered, they come up and they interact with the person filming. And then they eventually call the police. And then when the police come, as long as they do their job correctly, the police will tell the Karen that the guy is allowed to film. Now, sometimes the police show up and they try and intimidate the person holding the camera. Sometimes the police show up and threaten the guy with the camera as if he's the one doing something wrong. So I'll show you guys different examples of where the police are totally respectful of your rights. And I'll show you guys some examples where the police overstep their rights and arrest people who are exercising their constitutional right to free speech and free press. You guys realize what we're doing here? Like, this is like my own news network. It's a comedy and news network. So if I go out and film on the streets, I'm a news reporter, right? What's the difference between me and any other news agency? Well, I would be out there filming what's really happening, being a real news reporter. Whereas we all know the news on television's fucking fake. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some of these First Amendment auditors. Now, there's a shitload of them. So I thought we would start with a guy named First Amendment Protection Agency because I feel like he does some of the best work and it's new, up to date, and he deals with the cops in a very rational way in most cases, and he usually gets the cop to agree with him and walk away. But every once in a while, the cops try and intimidate this guy. So, and they have arrested him. So I'm going to show you guys all the different scenarios, when it goes good, when it goes bad, and then we're going to talk about, if I do this, how I'm going to go about doing it. It's going to be a good show, you guys. It's going to be fun. All right. So we're going to start with this one where a guy films a dispensary Dispensary security tries to intimidate First Amendment auditor, but gets dismissed. All right. And I'll speed it up just a smidge so we can get through these videos somewhat quick. All right.
What is going on today, everybody? Today we're here in Glen Burnie, Maryland. We're going to be going around and doing our regular thing, stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public and seeing how the public and or the public officials act if they do arrive. So as usual, thank you for being here and stick around. This should be a good one. So today we got the Greenpoint Dispensary, locally owned and operated. So let's see how this locally owned and operated business respects people's rights or not today.
Okay, guys, so all he's doing, he's standing on the sidewalk, which is what? Public property. And he's filming. He's going to film everyone going in and out of this dispensary. Now, you might say, isn't that an invasion of privacy? You don't have any privacy. If you go out to a fucking dispensary in public and someone films you going in and out, you might not like it, but they have every right to do that. And when you go inside the facility, they're obviously filming you and they're going to want your ID. So you can't get mad at anyone standing on the fucking sidewalk filming. But you're going to see lots of people get mad and all he does is film. So with that said, now you know what he's doing. Here we go.
Yeah, it seems to be a very busy place. Alrighty. Ha, I wish, bro.
After not even 3 minutes of being there, here comes this guy to question me. So guys, it starts with somebody usually inside the dispensary who works there. They'll usually come out, ask him what he's doing, try and get him to stop and leave. And that's where the content becomes watchable. That's where the drama starts. And that's what makes these videos so popular.
What's going on?
I'm asking you, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah,
I'm recording.
I understand that. Why?
Oh, there you go. I mean, you shouldn't be asking questions you already know the answer to. Come on.
Why? No,
Why?
I don't know why you're recording it.
First of all, just relax. Second of all, what
I
does
am
the answer
relaxed.
change for you?
What?
What does that answer change for you? Anything?
Do you guys see how right away when this guy comes up, like what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm recording. Huh. Yeah, but why? What does that answer change for you? See how he's answering these questions in a certain way. This guy who just approached him doesn't have any right to demand what he's doing, and this guy doesn't have to tell him what he's doing. You're allowed to film on the sidewalk, and if anyone comes up and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" you can literally just be like, "I'm filming," and then tell them nothing else, and they don't have any right to fucking know why you're filming.
What are you doing?
I'm asking, what does that answer change for you? Nothing, right?
Yeah, are you filming for like Greenpoint or anything like that?
Am I filming for Greenpoint?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm right in front, aren't I?
Well, I mean, like in terms of like, were you hired by Cheyenne for a social media?
Oh,
team?
no.
Yeah, so unfortunately, unless like you're a hired like by your social media crew or anything like that, you can't take any like, photos or videos like outside.
That's incorrect. That guy's full of fucking shit. They're trying to strong arm him with 3 individuals and say that he can't fucking film on the sidewalk. You guys, this is why people do it. You have the right to fucking film on the sidewalk. And you can point your camera at a fucking weed store. And anyone in the weed store who doesn't fucking like it can suck a fat dick. They have no right to privacy inside the weed store if you're on the sidewalk and you point the camera at them. Straight up. So these dudes right here are the ones who are doing something wrong, in my opinion, not the guy on the sidewalk filming. Are we in agreement?
Outside of our consent through a dispensary, because
Outside of your bill already gave me consent. A bill of rights?
Oh.
No, the Bill of Rights.
Oh my gosh, come on,
Yeah.
dude. There's also a medical facility.
Yeah.
They the privacy.
Yeah.
HIPAA laws like that.
HIPAA
okay?
laws?
Yes, sir.
First of all, I'll leave the stupid question out for you. But do you know that I'm not certified by HIPAA?
This right here is brilliant. I never knew that this was like the response to HIPAA law, but this guy asks him like, "Oh, it's against HIPAA laws." So listen to his response.
Yeah.
They the privacy.
Yeah.
HIPAA laws like that.
HIPAA
okay?
laws?
Yes, sir.
First of all, I'll leave the stupid question out for you. But do you know that I'm not certified by HIPAA? I don't have to follow HIPAA laws. I'm on a
Yes,
public
sir.
sidewalk, dude. No, I don't. First of all, do you even know what HIPAA stands for? No. So don't try to talk to me about HIPAA laws. You have no
Stand out
idea.
here right in front of you while you sit here
All right.
So guys, they come out and try and threaten him that he's violating HIPAA laws. He's a dude on the sidewalk. He doesn't have to abide by HIPAA laws. The fucking facility does. The facility has to abide by the HIPAA laws. He doesn't. He's a dude on the sidewalk. See, do you understand how if you just stand and film on the sidewalk, you'll find yourself in a fucking confrontation like this? And this is where the big view counts come in. That's why this stuff gets big views. Because you can just stand on the sidewalk and film and you will be confronted. People will call the police on you. And you have every fucking right to do it.
Right. Sounds good. Awesome.
All right. I got more time than you do.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Really? What time you guys close?
I mean, you know, you're filming, right?
Oh, there you go. All right.
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, right?
Probably like 9 o'clock.
Oh, man. You're smart.
No, you look it up. It's really smart, man. You're right. He's going on so. We said we gotta protect our customers. You know, some people come in
Protect
here.
your customers from what?
Some people come in here and they're anonymous.
Yeah.
Okay.
In public? They're anonymous. If they tell you you're anonymous, do you not scan their ID and you turn the cameras off? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
No, of course
We
not.
also
Of
don't
course
share it.
Right,
We
of
don't
course.
share. We don't know what you're gonna do with your camera.
You didn't even ask me.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
I did ask you. I asked you if this was for our social media team,
Yeah.
and you said yes. And I
Yeah.
asked you, Cheyenne, which is our head social
Uh-huh.
media person, did she hire you? You
Yeah.
said no.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
that means you're currently trespassing. Because
I'm
no one
currently
gave you-
trespassing on the sidewalk because I don't know who Diane is. You need to get real.
Bringing the word trespassing while you're standing on the sidewalk. You see how fucking retarded people are? People don't know the law, but they'll try and threaten you with the law that they don't know. Oh, you're violating HIPAA laws. You're trespassing right now. Incorrect and incorrect.
Real, bro. And so do you.
So do you.
Oh, okay.
You know what is real is that the police will be here, and then we will say you're trespassing.
Oh.
and just tell you to leave.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then
What are the
that's between
police going to do? You
That's
think
between
they're
you
going to
and
make
the
me leave?
So what are you
You
trying
think?
to prove?
Hold on.
What are you trying to prove?
Don't rudely interrupt.
Misanthropic. Check it out. He does this at multiple dispensaries, and this is common. They free the fucking employees are usually the first ones who come out and flip out, and then sometimes the customers flip out. A lot of times it's the old dudes who flip out the most. Old men 60 and above are the ones who go, I don't want you taking my picture. And they'll come up and think that they can grab your camera and fucking assault you. Old men over 60 get so angry when they see someone doing this that they think they have the right to touch you and assault you. I'll show you examples of this coming up tonight.
I'm trying to have a conversation. Do you think they're going to make me leave? Is that what you're telling me?
I think so.
Yeah, you want to put some money down on that?
Right says
You want to
that
put some
they
money
can
down
make
on
you
that? Are you a betting man?
leave. No, I'm
Nah,
not-
I
I'm
didn't
not a
think
betting
so.
game.
I didn't think so.
Not a game.
So he's like, you want to put some money down on whether I'm going to be forced to leave or not? No, I don't want to bet. Simone says, hey, Jake, Ralphie, and good people. Yes, can I hear the most gayest song of all time? YMCA. Not sure who requested it first, but since I heard it was a hilarious, one of my faves. Well, I sang the moon landing song earlier, Land on the Moon, but I haven't sang the YMCA tune tonight. So, beings it is your favorite tune, and beings you are so generous, and you always come correct with the super chat love, I have no choice but let me tell y'all, young men, There's no need to be down. I said, young men, get yourself on the ground and let's go there to the YMCA, 'cause it makes me feel so happy. Ooh, yes, ooh, yeah, yeah. It's fun to stay at freaking YMCA. My favorite song is fucking YMCA. Hey, yay. They've got young men there. Oh, yes, lots of young men. And quite frankly, I like how it feels. Young men. You know that I love young men, so I go there to the YMCA. It makes me happy. And then I do this little dance. And Simone loves this dance. Yes, she does. Ooh, yes, she does. When I stay at freaking YMCA, the gayest song is freaking YMCA. Yay. Because they've got young men there. And you know I love young men. I like to hang out with all the boys. Sorry. Got carried away with the whistle solo. All right. There you go, Simone. Just for you and anyone else who likes that sort of thing. All right. Here we are back in the dispensary here. And we have these two gentlemen acting as if they can come out and dictate who does what on the sidewalk. What a bunch of fucking idiots.
Didn't think so.
I like to keep.
Oh, yeah, I would too in your situation. I wouldn't bet on that either if you want to keep your money. Anything else I can do for you guys?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Cool.
I mean, you could leave.
Oh, I
But you're not
could,
gonna
yeah.
do that, so
Of course. There you go.
it's perfectly fine. We're not gonna make you do it. The cops are. So.
Oh, you think so?
No, I know so.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys hear that? The cops are gonna make him do something, and he knows so.
Could leave.
Oh, I
But you're not
could,
gonna
yeah.
do that, so.
Of course. There you go.
It's perfectly fine. We're not gonna make you do it. The cops
We're
are.
not gonna make you do it anymore.
So.
Oh, you think so?
The cops are so. Oh, you think so?
No, I know so.
Oh, he knows. You guys, he knows that the cops are gonna make this guy leave the sidewalk because he's so fucking smart. He works at a weed store. He knows the laws. You're not allowed to stand on the sidewalk and point your camera at a weed store, says the guy who works at the weed store. And he knows that the cop is going to come and make this guy move.
Oh, okay. Well, looks like we'll get some free education out for you today. Unfortunately, not totally free because still you're
What's your
paying
motive,
for
dude?
it. You're paying for it through taxes and everything. So you're
That's
gonna
our
make the
deal.
police come. Exactly. So you're gonna make the police come down here to tell you that recording on a sidewalk with a telephone isn't illegal. That sounds
You're
brilliant,
also-
dude.
you're also
That sounds brilliant.
at
Do
a
you
medical
think
facility.
at a medical facility, dude? I'm on a public sidewalk right now. Medical facility or not? Is it only medical or is it recreational too? So what about those people? So do you think
Well,
those
they're in
laws?
here too.
You think
They
it's
are in
you think the
here as
HIPAA
well.
laws don't apply to the people that don't have medical cards? So
Doesn't matter.
only the
I mean,
people that
there's
have medical
people-
cards can't be
those
recorded,
people-
right?
Are you deciphering
Right?
which ones are which? No,
I'm
you're
sorry?
not. Are you deciphering which ones are which?
No, of course
Oh,
not,
of course not.
because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't
You
matter.
just
bro.
said it. You just keep on.
No, he said it did. I'm saying it doesn't.
Okay. Just keep on going.
I will. We'll talk all day. We'll talk till the cops get here, and then you guys are gonna feel.
This doesn't seem fake even in the slightest. He does this every day at different locations. Do you really think he gets all these people together and they act this out and they call fake cops and the cops fake it too? Anyone who says this is fake, now you're kind of being stupid. Nothing about this is fake. Every single bit of it's fucking real as shit. How in the fuck would you set all this up every day, twice a day? He gets arrested doing this sometimes. And he gets attacked. And he's pepper sprayed people. It's fucking real. Look at it with your eyes. It's nothing like anything that's fake.
Stupid, and you'll probably walk away after that.
I will walk over. Police are there. It's their job.
Oh, perfect. Are you gonna be watching from the inside?
All right.
Can you go like right up close to the window so I can get you guys?
We got a fucking loser in chat. Somebody who doesn't deserve to be here. Some fucking loser without a face, without a real name, says only Jake can say things are fake. See, this is somebody who's trying to start shit in my chat. We're watching something that's real. It isn't fake. If you think it is, you're fucking wrong and you're stupid, okay? So this motherfucker's right here trying to start conflict in my chat. Make you guys think I'm the only one who's allowed to tell you what's real and what's fake. No, you get to decide what's real and what's fake. And what you're looking at is real. And this guy right here is going to be banned for life. Anyone else want to try and start shit in my chat? When I show you something that's fucking real, I don't need you telling me it's fake, okay? And I don't need anyone here trying to fucking start shit like, oh, Jake is the only one who gets to tell us, right? Banned. Anyone else want to play that stupid fucking game where you show up with a nameless, faceless profile and try and troll me? That's another reason why I'm doing members only shit, because of fucking losers like that. Yep. That's another reason why we're moving towards members only shit. Because guess what? Nobody did that in my members only stream. Not once.
Reaction when the cops drive away and I stay right here. Can I do that?
What is your motive?
See, if you had just came and asked me that, I might have told you. But now, with the way you guys approached me, now I'm not going to tell you.
Protect your customers. And you probably do the
Protect
same
them
thing.
from what?
We don't know.
Dude, you have 1,000 cameras
don't
on the
know.
inside of that building. You check their ID. It all goes to the state. You're not protecting them from anything. You're just being a
We
little
don't
ignorant.
share that
That's all.
information, sir.
You're just being a little ignorant. That's
No,
all.
we don't share that information.
Doesn't
We
matter.
don't know what you're going to do with your we're gonna take a photo.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What are you scared of? What are they scared of?
I don't know, but that's something that we want to protect our customers of. They don't,
Well,
we want them to feel comfortable coming here.
That
Not
sounds
being
good.
filmed.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So what about me? What if I was going to be a customer and walk in?
Timeout. We got a fucking Jaron nutsack lover in chat. Hold up. Dr. Bass Ackward says, I can't stand when people come say rude shit to me in my chats. Dude, aren't you one of the few guys who still shows up to Jaron's streams and participates? You were one of Jaron's biggest supporters. And last time I think I saw you in Jaron's chat. What in the fuck are you doing here? We are not your kind. I don't want you here. I think I saw you in Jaron's chat just the other day. Get the fuck out of here. Go on. Get. In fact, let me fucking help you. Bye for life. I don't want you here if you're over in Jaron's chat. You don't get to play both sides. If I spot any of you motherfuckers over there in that evil fucker's chat, then you do not belong here. I don't want you amongst my kind. Understand? Get lost for life. Yet another reason why we're moving towards members only, guys. Yep, because fucking guys from Jaron's chat are going to come over here and pretend like they're cool over here too. So Jaron's people and my people are the same people now? Nope, not on my watch. Yeah, I'm going to vet my fucking chat. I'm going to vet it real good. Sick of seeing you fucking cocksuckers show up here and think you're going to interrupt my stream.
That's perfectly fine. You just can't do that. You just can't record
Of
it.
course. Okay. So now what if I wanted to document how the workers and the security approached me when I stood outside their building, just taking a cool video of the sunset and a couple people coming in and out, B-roll of people coming in and out. And now you came out and made your business look like an absolute. So don't tell me you're worried about people's privacy or you're worried about people, because that's not the case. It's not the case. Okay. What do you think you're protecting them from is the question. Privacy.
They have a right to privacy.
They have a right to privacy in public?
Yeah.
Privacy in
Everyone
public.
has a
They
right
have
to
to create it. They have to create it, man.
Like, are you creating it with your glasses?
There you go. Does the glasses make a difference?
Look at that. You have beautiful eyes, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. The only reason we're asking
Any other questions?
is because if you take that information or that video
Yeah.
into the wrong hands, now we're susceptible for security to be made public. You realize
Security to be. If security hadn't approached me or anything like that, there would have been nothing to make public. I'm a dude standing out on the sidewalk with my telephone. You think if it was illegal to do on the sidewalk, You think they would put a camera on the back of every one of the phones?
So, guys, I think if I was in this situation, I could say a lot funnier stuff. So I've been thinking about doing this sort of thing, but making it more funny. So imagine if instead of what he's doing, I would say, Elmo is allowed to film wherever Elmo wants. You don't have the right to tell Elmo that Elmo can't film you. Elmo get to film whatever Elmo wants. Imagine what they would say to that. Imagine if somebody came up to me saying, hey, you're not allowed to film here. You can't take my picture. And I go, oh, we're filming for YouTube. Yeah. We're going to get chicks. Yeah. We're going to make videos on YouTube and we're going to score. Yeah. We're going to score with hot chicks. Yeah. Imagine what they're going to say then. Imagine I interact with somebody as Beavis and Butthead at the same time. And every time they ask me a question, I simply pretend I'm either Beavis or Butthead. Wouldn't that be kind of funny? I think it would. So I know all these different voices and characters. So I'm sitting here thinking, what if I did First Amendment auditing? Except instead of getting people all pissed off like that guy, I would do funny voices instead. Like those funny voices that I do for you guys all the time. Imagine those funny voices, but me interacting with crazy Karens who don't think I have the right to film them. So if I can get a Karen to get all triggered and then me pretend like I'm fucking Elmo, that's really gonna fucking flip someone's lid. They're not gonna know how to handle that. And I know for sure no other auditor has done that. So I won't be copying any of the other auditors. So I'm already thinking of how I could do this, but make it comedic and make sure not to cross too many boundaries to where I can get myself arrested. There's no guarantee that I wouldn't get arrested, but I'm already trying to come up with a comedic way to pull this off. All right. So Simone says, I know it's not football season yet, but how about Return of the Doink song or one of your videos? I can give you some Return of the Doink right now because you are generous and you come in correct with some more super chat love. So because you enjoy my funny songs and because I am a paid performer right now, I guess I have no other choice but to whoa, no. Ooh, yeah. Well, I tried to tell you so. Yes, I did, but I guess you didn't know. Well, they be messing with your goals, and there's magnets in the poles. You lied to me. All those field goals I thought were so real, you lied to me. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. You lied to me. All those field goals I thought were so real, you lied to me. Oh, now I cry. Now I cry, Return of the Doink. It is Return of the Doink. Come on, Return of the Doink. And another ball hits the pole. Return of the Doink. Once again, Return of the Doink. Return of the Doink. And another ball hits the pole. Don't you know? All right, there you go. There you go. Hey, for me not having any background tunes and, me singing it perfectly in tune every time without any assistance from auto-tune, it's totally worth the money. Yeah, that's more real performing than a lot of famous artists do. Yeah, there's famous artists who get up on stage and fucking lip sync while a background track plays in the background. Meanwhile, I can a cappella sing Return of the Doink and hit it fucking perfect every time without any fucking help from any technology whatsoever. That makes me the best at doing that. Okay. So, guys, the cops are going to be showing up soon, and that's what I want to show you is how he deals with the cops.
That are produced today. You have a camera, you have a camera, you have 1,000 cameras going in there. My camera doesn't make a difference. I'm in public. I'm in public. I have no intention of going in your property at all. Not anymore, anyway, at least. So, but you guys think you're going to call the sidewalk police or the feelings police because people are upset about a camera? What do you think they're going to do? I'll tell you. No.
We don't want our customers to feel uncomfortable, all right?
That's
Is
things.
that fair?
Yeah, sure.
That's our motive. What's yours?
Cool. Well, it's, like
what
I
was
said,
the reason to record?
like I said, I would have got into it.
All right. I had a few super chats come rolling in that I almost didn't do. It looks like Andakava with a super chat says the Mexican song is the best, please. Oh, so you guys just want me to do silly songs tonight. I noticed that you guys don't seem to care about this First Amendment thing because this first video hasn't like came out of the gate and grabbed you by the balls yet. I promise these videos are going to get more exciting, you guys. So stick with it with me. But if you guys want me to just sing silly songs tonight, then we can turn it into fucking silly song-a-palooza if you wish. Boonit, 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 rum pam pam pam. Yina yone, yina yone, mne, 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 yina yone, yina yone, mne, mne, yina yone, in mayana, indigalone, nigalo, do 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 do, mne, 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 rum pam pam pam. In señor René dan mañana, mne, 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 sendalone, dien monyo, mne. And digalone en mariacha. Digalone nigano. There you go. Silly songing it up tonight, you guys. And then just before that, lint away air duct cleaning. Seems he wants me to do this sort of content here. One sec. Let me go back and snag lint away air duct cleaning's chat. He says, please start doing this style of content. You know what? That's why we're sitting here watching it, because I binged watched this stuff for like 2 days. And I feel motivated to do it. I just have to be very strategic about my locations and then how far I push the situation. So I've already watched so many of these. I can already think in my brain like, okay, if it looks like I might be in a position where I could get arrested, I could totally like just move, de-escalate the situation, just let them know, hey, I'm just a YouTuber just trying to be funny, and I'll leave. Sorry. So some of these guys will stand there and try and hold their ground at all costs. If it looks like I'm going to be arrested if I continued to like stand there and push it, I'll just fucking leave and go somewhere else. So I'm already thinking that like, I'm not trying to push it with the cops, but I wouldn't mind triggering some retarded Karens and then saying funny stuff. So I would be more interested in getting the reactions of the Karens more so than auditing any police activity. And if any police come, I'll just be glad to tell them that, hey, I'm just a dude on the sidewalk trying to make a funny video, and I'm not here to waste any officer's time. So I'm already thinking of ways that if I was approached by officers who might be showing up in a bad mood, how I could quickly de-escalate the whole thing and keep myself out of jail. Now, having said that, there is no guarantee. So that's the thing that scares me, is getting arrested.
I would have got into it with you, but now I'm not going to. All right, cool. That sounds good. Anything else? Anything else I can help you with? I'll cop out. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist.
Well, journalists will probably know that they shouldn't be doing this. How's that?
Oh, really?
Real press knows not to press.
Real press.
Yes.
Real press. What do you define as real press?
Not you, apparently.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Decran 48 says, hoping we can start up on track with the audit videos. So you guys, I get sick of sitting in this office trying to come up with ideas. And so, you know, I've been feeling like I need to upgrade, the channel as far as my equipment. So I've been looking at different cameras, and I've been looking at videos like this, trying to think of like different ways I can get out and about outside this office and create content for you guys and find new ways to be funny, find new ways to entertain you guys, and make a new form of content that's fun and creative still, where I can harness my comedic talents. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to just aggravate people or antagonize cops or whatever. I would be trying to make people laugh more so by having funny interactions, right? So if somebody comes at me triggered, see if I could flip them into thinking what I'm doing is funny. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to think of a way that I can take this content and turn it into something more fun, rather than it be this like aggravating thing for the public. All right.
Well, then I guess I'm not real press. We'll see how fake my press is after this video goes out.
That's what we're trying to avoid.
Oh, it seems like it. Seems like you're trying to make the situation real good.
No, I think we're trying to antagonize them.
I stood here and was approached by you guys.
Yes.
I've been laughing with this dude, having a good time, had a normal conversation, and had people smiling at me as they walk by. Nothing's going on. So, and you're wearing a blue Lives Matter hat. Good for you. Back to blue till it happens to you.
That's right.
Huh? There you go. So is there anything I can help you guys with, or are you guys just trying to impede my business and interrupt what I'm doing?
You're more than welcome to stay on the sidewalk.
I know I
walk
am.
up and
Thank
down,
you.
do
Thank you for
whatever.
coming out and telling me I can be on a sidewalk.
Once you
Thank
point
you.
the camera towards the building, that is
No.
the whole difference.
What if I had a photographic memory, and I looked at the building, and then I went home and drew a bunch of pictures of it? What are you gonna do then?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't even know you can have it.
You wouldn't.
But we
You
know
can't
have the camera.
trespass my eyes, right?
But we can
You can't
trespass your
arrest
phone.
my eyes. You can trespass my phone. Do you even hear yourself speaking
You
right
see
now, dude?
yourself later.
So what happens is when you start putting people on camera, they start acting fucking weird. People start putting on this act and becoming a whole different person. All you got to do is whip out a camera and people will start fucking putting on a theatrical performance. Like this guy, like, oh, we can trespass your camera. And oh, you can continue being on the sidewalk, but you can't do this or that. And I'm going to stand in front of you and dictate what you can and can't. Like, dude, he's totally allowed to fucking film on the sidewalk. And here you have 3 motherfuckers who are supposed to be inside the weed shop selling weed, who are out on the sidewalk fucking with a dude just because he has a camera, putting on this big spectacle.
You hear yourself.
I do. Yeah. Millions of other people do too.
They're on the way.
Thanks. Oh no. Call him back. Tell him to leave. Tell him you're just kidding. This is gonna be fun.
I'm sure it will.
At least until then, we're just gonna stay here.
Sounds
Keep
good.
you busy.
You guys can be the Fapperones if you want.
We're not being like we're just doing what we should do.
Yeah.
And you think
You
know
think
what
so?
you should do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a journalist, bro. Yeah.
I can see I'm a journalist too.
There you can. There you can. Everybody has the right to it. Everybody has the right to freedom of press.
All right.
Say in your face is.
So police do show up. The police go tell the guy that he's allowed to film, obviously.
Yes, I know, but how close would you say in your face is? Am I in your face right now? Again, am I in your face right now?
You said you have millions to judge you.
There you go.
They can be the judge.
Sounds good. All right. I'm sure you'll hear from a lot of them. They're very vocal like that. Jay the Fapperone out here. Thanks to Jay. He's keeping sidewalks safe, nice and safe out here. No, thank you. I'm just come out here to me. Yeah, go ahead. I can't hear you. I'm not gonna walk on your property, buddy. Nice try. And even if I did, the cop just told me to, so it wouldn't be a problem. But I'll just stay out here.
Cop tries to invite him on the property. He stays on the sidewalk.
And it just shows that this officer, I don't even think he actually wanted to speak to me. He just wanted me to go on their property so he could then say, you're trespassed or you're trespassing. Excuse me, officer, do you have a body cam going?
I do.
Whoa! You guys didn't tell him to turn that off. You gotta cover it or turn it off or something, man. They can't have it. They can't.
Yeah, people don't care if a cop has a body cam. People don't care if the government spies on them. People don't care if the government watches them on their smart device. No, but if you're a guy on the sidewalk with a phone, then you're a fucking problem. Then people feel like they have the right to mess with you. They don't give a shit that they're being recorded all the time until you're on the sidewalk.
Can't have it.
Just so you know how you got it off the center.
Thank you.
Just so you know everything got it.
Okay, nothing much, man.
How are you?
Oh, not too bad. How about yourself?
Good. I can't complain, man. You having a good day?
Absolutely, man. Trying to stay cool out here.
Man, that's the best way to cool.
Absolutely.
You got the Ray-Bans and everything? going on,
Absolutely, man.
That's good, man.
Chilling like a villain.
Outside of that, everything good?
Ab-
You need anything
Absolutely.
from me?
Oh, yes, actually, I do. I just repeat your name and badge number for me again.
Officer Dix, Anne Arundel County Police Department. ID number 2457.
Sweet. Could you get the CAD number?
Anything like that?
Yeah, I do have another question for you. Could you get the CAD number for me?
The CAD number?
CAD,
Sure. Would you like
CAD.
I heard you say
Yep.
the incident number. Would you like that?
Yes, please.
All right. Outside of that, are you okay?
I think so.
All right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your cordialness, man.
Oh, absolutely. You've spoken to John already, correct?
I don't know which one John is.
Okay, so John is the manager right there.
Which one is that?
I called over to me.
With the man bun?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right. So everything's good with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm being trespassed or what.
No, so you're not on the property right now.
I know.
So you're free. You're
All
free
right,
to stand where
sweet.
you are. All
Well,
right?
thank you.
Did you plan on going into this dispensary today?
Well, I mean, definitely not anymore, but no, not really.
Oh, so that was your initial plan?
No.
Okay. All right, man. Hold on. Let me get that for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
See, guys? See how he dealt with that officer? Very nice, very cordial. Started with a fist bump. That's a nice officer right there. The way that officer approached, he was smiling, engaged in the fist bump. And then the auditor, when the officer came up, he was nice to him. The fist bump right there, dude, you could tell he's not good. He's not going to be told to move. So, those three dudes who came out of the store, guess what they get to do? They get to turn their fucking stupid ass around after being educated that they're being morons, and then they get to go back inside and shove their thumbs up their assholes. Isn't that fucking great, you guys? Isn't it great that those three dudes who came outside are going to be told by the officer that he's totally allowed to do that? And then they're going to have to go, oh. And then they just go inside and shove it up their ass. And guess what? They have now been educated. Those three guys now know that if they ever see anyone filming, that they can't go out there and tell them to fucking stop. So this guy just made three dudes more educated about their own constitutional rights.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad your attitudes have changed. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we got another one joining in on the activism today. Thank you very much. We need more people like you, bro. We need more people like you. Thank you. Thank you for joining in today. Hey, let me shake your hand, man. No? Ah, okay.
So then people come out and film him, but he totally likes when people film him. Had a super chat come in. So anytime someone whips out the camera, they think they're going to give him a taste of their own medicine by filming him. And all he does is thank them for getting in on the activism. So guys, people are so fucking stupid. They'll be like, oh yeah, you're going to film me? I'm going to film you. So then all you have to do is be like, okay, thanks for filming me. And then what do they got? They got fucking nothing. And then what do? They just delete their video. So people are so damn stupid when they get triggered that someone's filming them. They have the brilliant idea to film them back. And then when that doesn't work, when the auditor doesn't get triggered that they're filming them back, then they stop filming and they get even more agitated. It's fucking great. D. Crane says, should have said stay on track with audit videos. If I'm going to do it, I got to be very strategic about it. And so I'm in the process of figuring out exactly how I'm going to go about doing it and what I'm going to do. So after I show you this guy, I'm going to show you a comedian who does the same thing. And then I'm going to show you how he just recently stopped doing this. We'll talk about that. And then I'll talk about me doing this in the future. And then we'll move on to something else. That's the thought. All right.
Hey, thanks for joining in, man. We need more people like you and Glenn Burney. Hey, give him the people's bicep. Give him the people's bicep. Come on. Give it to him. Give it to him. Come on, man. You're joining in on the activism. Don't do it halfway. Come on. Hey, I'm just glad to see some support, bro. Thank you very much. Hell, I'm glad they handed out some free education today, man. Everybody, well, as the light starts to dwindle down on us, that is going to be it here for today from the Greenpoint Dispensary.
So there you go. That's a regular day filming a dispensary. So in that case, he got his interactions with the Karens. They called the cops. Cops showed up, told the Karens he's allowed to do that. Cop gives him a fist bump. And then that's it. And then he uploads it to the internet and makes money. Now, if he stands there and nobody interacts with him, well, then that's not very interesting and nobody would want to watch it. So I'll bet you if he stands there and nobody interacts with him at all, he probably just deletes the video and then just goes to the next spot. So I would imagine that if I was to stand there and film and if nobody interacted with me, my footage would be pretty fucking boring and I wouldn't want to upload that. So I would only upload the interactions, right? So if I was standing around for 4 or 5 fucking hours and I can get 10, 20 minutes of awesome triggered Karen footage, I would just cut out all the rest of the fucking boring shit and just give you guys the triggered Karen and me fucking with the triggered Karen by saying funny shit. See what I'm saying? So I'm looking at ways I could do this and optimize the funniness and then cut out all the boring parts. So that's kind of my thoughts. All right, now I want to show you guys if when somebody attacks them, when the auditor gets attacked and police show up, the auditor shows them the footage, and then they arrest the man who attacks the auditor. This is when everything goes good. When the cops do their job perfectly, this is the best case scenario. When the cop shows up, looks at the footage, and actually arrests the right person. All right. So this one is going to be way more exciting than the last one. This one features the auditor getting attacked. So here we go.
Public, seeing how the public and or the public officials act if they do arrive. So as usual, thank you for being here. Stick around. This should be a good one. Today, we've got the Bank of America here, right in the corner of West Point Road here in Malden, South Carolina.
So as you can see, he's outside of a bank filming. Now, this triggers people. You're not allowed to film me at the bank. Yes, he is. He can stand on the sidewalk and film any fucking thing he wants. So people have this thought in their head that just because they're at a bank or at a weed store or at a hospital or wherever, that they have the right to tell you what you can and can't do on the sidewalk. So he just stress tests our right to free press by standing on the sidewalk and filming. If you hear constant knock, they're redoing the roof on the building. It's been going on since 6 in the fucking morning. Yep, literally just constant banging since 6 in the morning. So I've been up for a long time. Didn't get much sleep last night and a little agitated. But yeah, they're going to be banging on the fucking roof the entire time. Sorry.
What's up?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Why are you filming my truck?
Why do you think it only revolves around you?
Huh?
Why are you asking random strangers questions? Yeah.
Hey, that's fine.
Because I'm out here stress testing our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Oh,
Now, if I told you it was because I was a Celtics fan, what difference would that have made for you?
I don't give a f- about what you think.
Yeah, neither do I.
So film me some more. I'll run it over you.
Oh.
Now, guys, I know some of you think that filming people at the bank and trying to get them pissed off for content is not the right thing to do. But that guy just threatened to commit murder because someone on the sidewalk has a telephone. So who really is in the wrong? The guy on the sidewalk with the telephone? Or the guy who just said, I'll run you over with my vehicle? That's a threat of murder. Do you think you have the right to threaten to murder somebody if they're on the sidewalk with a telephone? Meanwhile, your government spies on you every day, all the time. Nobody has a fucking problem that the government spies on them. Everyone's totally cool with that. But they get so triggered if a guy is on the sidewalk with a telephone. You get to tell someone you'll fucking murder them if they have a telephone on the sidewalk, but you don't care if the government opens up your telephone and stares at you while you're jerking off, right? I don't care if the government spies on me, but if some guy on the sidewalk has a telephone, I'm going to tell him that I'm going to kill him. See how fucking retarded people get? I don't think the guy on the sidewalk is like really doing anything to deserve to be told that he deserves to be murdered. Right? And guess what? This fella, he's going to make good on his threat. Or attempt to, I should say.
Well, let's see if he's going to come back.
He just pulled the U. Coming back.
There he is. We're just going to go back and get his license plate number really quick. Hey, you were close. Yeah, what are you going to do? Yeah? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah? How long you got? How long you got?
I got all day.
My cardio is better than yours, I guarantee you, buddy.
Do you guys see what's going on here? This fucking 60-plus-year-old man is going to violently attack someone who's half his age because he thinks he's been violated by a dude with a fucking telephone on the sidewalk. And he thinks he has the right to just attack somebody because they had a telephone on the sidewalk. You guys realize how fucked up Americans are? They're willing to fight for their disrespect over a man filming them on the sidewalk, but they won't fight for their rights against the government. They'll let the government come in and violate them 6 ways from Sunday. Won't do a goddamn thing about it. But they'll act like a tough motherfucker to somebody half their age who has a telephone on the sidewalk.
That's it. It won't take much for me to damn get a
Oh, too quick for you, huh?
That's assault, what he just did.
Come on. Come on, what you got?
that car coming behind you.
What you got? What you got? I'm right here, buddy. I'm right here. I'm right here. Tell me what. Tell me what. How you doing? So I am standing here on the corner of West Point Road or West Point Boulevard. Sorry, I'm here at the Bank of America. I was just standing on the sidewalk and I was just assaulted. I was approached by a guy in a white truck, and he came up to me, had a problem, and practically chased me around the parking lot, and swung at me, hit my camera, and I'd like to have an officer here to talk about it and take this forward where it needs to go.
Yes, sir. What's a good phone number for you?
Yep, it's
All right, and your name?
John.
All right, and you said he swung at you and hit your camera, or he hit you?
Oh, both.
Okay. All right, sir, and is he still there?
Am I still there, or is he still there?
Is he still there?
No, he swiftly left. It's probably the better decision to do so.
Did you happen to get a tag number by chance?
I absolutely did.
Good deal.
Some of you guys are angry at him for calling the cops. He just got assaulted. The guy looked like he was going to try and run him over. What if the guy did run him over? Is it okay to call the cops then, or are you a pussy? What if that guy, the old dude, ran him the fuck over? Are you a pussy if you call the cops? Are you a rat? Are you a snitch? He got assaulted because he was on the sidewalk using his telephone. Don't you guys understand? There's people out there who have no fucking clue about the Constitution, and they will attack someone who's trying to actually protect our constitutional rights. Believe it or not.
All right, what's the tag for it?
Hold on. Let me go back. I can show it to the officer. I have the video of the entire incident. As soon as he came up to me, because I could tell that he was going to be giving me an issue right away.
Okay, and what are you wearing for me to tell the officers?
I'm wearing gray sweatpants and a white Corona t-shirt, sunglasses.
All right, give me a few minutes and I'll have an officer.
You can put real handsome in the profile if you want. That'll work too. Star number. Okay, that's a new one for me. I have yet to hear that one before. All right, I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to show Mr. Gillespie here what we got going on. So, all right, so now here's what we got going on here. So we actually, while I'm here.
Guys, this fucking idiot showed back up to the scene of a crime. You guys are going to like the ending to this. The ending to this is good.
Here talking to this police officer. This is the guy that came up and threatened to run me over with his truck. Then went and he swung at me, hit my face, hit my camera as well. No, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we're going to show the video. So I'm glad that you pulled back up. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. At least we don't have to look for you now. That's good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show the.
Wait for it, you guys. Wait for it. Wait for it. Three, two, one.
And that's why you keep your hands to yourself.
Woo! Woo!
The video would have saw that.
Woo! USA! USA!
We'll check the bank camera later.
USA.
And thank you for putting back up and not making it a struggle to go look for you then.
Am I happy that that guy just got arrested? Yes. Yes. Would he have got arrested if this dude never was on the sidewalk? No. But here's the deal. The dude was on the sidewalk using his telephone. This old man thinks he has a right to threaten to kill someone and then fucking assault them and their property. No, 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 no. You do not have that right. And you deserve to go to jail. And I am happy. And you guys, guess what? The police are doing their job. They're arresting a criminal. You guys, our tax dollars are going towards educating a fucking moronic, insane old man and getting him off the streets and arresting his ass. Yeah, this is what is supposed to happen.
We appreciate it. Me and these very nice officers right here, we appreciate it. Thank you. Made their jobs and mine very easy today.
Now, guys, I've heard already that Jake, all these First Amendment auditors get arrested. And if you do it, you'll get arrested too. I'm studying how to do this properly. And I really do think that maybe I could come up with a way to do this and get the best out of it without having to get attacked as much or the cops called on me as much. Because to be honest, guys, I wouldn't have handled this as well. I'm the type of dude that if somebody attacks me, I will fight back. So I'm already thinking if somebody does attack me, I'm going to have to control myself because I'm the type of individual who was trained to fight when I was a kid. And I'm the type of individual that if I feel threatened, I can defend myself incredibly well. And so that old man right there, if he would have came at me like that, I can't say for sure that I wouldn't have knocked his fucking lights out. And then I would have had to tell the story to the police that, I was just defending myself. So I already would have to think, okay, if somebody did come at me like that, would I be able to control myself? That would be tough. Because if that old man came at me like that, I'm the type of guy who will be like, take it easy. Take it easy. I don't want to fight. Right? I don't want to fight. Please don't hurt me. Bam! Right? Yeah.
These people are law enforcement, not feelings enforcement now.
All right. So this is what happens when someone attacks the auditor and then the police show up and they arrest the right person. Now, this guy has been arrested before. So I've seen both sides of the equation. So check it out. Here he has a dude come up to it appears to attack him, and he sprays this guy with mace. And then the police come and they ask him about it, and he doesn't really tell the police all the details, and so they arrest him. So I'm looking at when he gets arrested this time, and I'm thinking, okay, definitely don't do this.
See what this guy has to say. Get away from me. Get away from me, dude. Get away from me. Get the away from me.
All right, so he just pepper sprayed that dude who was coming at him aggressively. But the dude didn't attack him first. So I think this is where he fucked up. He sprayed that dude with mace, and that guy didn't touch him first. It looked like he was walking at him, and he said, "Get away from me," and then he just fucking sprayed him. So this is where he gets arrested, you guys.
Yeah. Get away. Get away. Go. 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 Didn't think so. Didn't think so, buddy. See ya. Adios. Hasta luego. Oh, let's see. It did the first time. You want to go for a second? Oh, no. There you go. You didn't kill me the first time. Let's stop. Oh, I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No, what's going on? Did dispatch not tell you what's going on, or?
So we got a call that somebody matching your description pepper sprayed an individual that is now inside there.
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar?
I have no idea. I didn't hear the phone call. I have no idea.
Okay. Did you pepper spray somebody?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay. You turn around, put your hands behind your back. Okay, you're being detained.
Yep, you got it. Yep.
Perfect. Can you take that? He's gonna hold that for you so you don't have to put it in the snow. Okay. I
Yeah,
don't want you to
sure.
damage
You got
anything.
it. Yep.
Right? Appreciate you being cooperative.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Right after I showed them the video on my phone, they told me that there was nothing they could do. They had already made the arrest after they only told me it was a detainment. I'm faced with 3 different charges.
That's the thing I don't like about this guy. And check it out, y'all. Assholes live forever. And he's faced with the 3 charges. See, so there's certain things I see that I'm like, wow, how about that? I just so happen to start binge watching this dude. And he's got this assholes live forever thing. What the fuck, dude? Like, that's crazy. And you know what? This might be a coincidence. So I can't sit here and say 100% this is like a Mason making a Mason, because a lot of people make the number 3 by doing that. But I'm not going to totally dismiss it either.
2 of which are felonies. I got assault and battery and assault with a deadly weapon. And they charged me with assault on somebody over 60 years old. So I'm going to leave the Air Police Department's number in the description of this video. So these are very serious charges. These are not just trespassing charges like I've dealt with in the past. So a little bit more scary. And this time through court, I'm definitely going to hire a lawyer. So these things are very expensive. So what I'm going to do is, although it's a little bit earlier than I wanted to and I don't have my entire website set up, I am going to be dropping the merch. But I am going to be dropping the merch for you guys today. The FAPA merch.
All right. So guys, that's one example of the First Amendment auditor thing. So now we're going to take a look at a fella named A Pri, which I'm sure some of you have heard of, A Pri, who does that same thing, except he does it with characters in comedy, more like what I'm talking about doing possibly. And oddly enough, this fella A Pri, he blew up doing this comedy First Amendment audit thing. But then recently, within the last few months, he stopped doing it, changed his channel completely to exercise, and now his channel is tanking like fuck. Why would somebody who's doing comedy First Amendment deals and getting tons of views all of a sudden stop? We're going to get into that. So check it out, y'all. Let me fucking pull up one of his videos and we'll watch someone do this in an entirely different way, putting comedy at the forefront. Okay, so let's watch. Fishing and filming is a crime, or actually holding a fishing pole in public illegal. We'll watch that one. All right, let's check this out. Holding a fishing pole in public is illegal.
I don't care what you're doing. Move further. No, I was going to get this shot real quick. I'm in charge. Let's go.
Braided line is stronger than the regular. And monofilament. Yeah,
What's up, guy?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How you doing?
Good.
Why are you touching my bro?
You could film it up, please.
But you want to back up and not
I
touch?
was going to go around you.
Oh, but then you reached and touched my tripod.
Well, they kept putting it in front of my face.
Oh, okay.
Why you kept the store?
Okay, Okay, so we can start over.
Yeah, let's start over.
Oh, I'm just doing a fishing show. Thank you for asking.
In front of the PSC&G store?
Oh, yes.
We have nothing to do with fishing.
Well, for my story, yeah, there is.
For your story?
Yeah.
So you have a connection with PSC&G and fishing?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing a fishing show. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do a show about the guy fishing.
Okay, as long as your story doesn't involve touching me, that's fine.
Well, I didn't touch you. I was gonna go around you
But you did grab the tripod.
because you kept putting the tripod in front of my face.
I do like braided line. It's much better than the stretchy stuff. Hey, how you doing?
We're gonna have to ask you to move from in front of the bank. You're not allowed to record this.
Oh, I'm doing a B-roll for my fishing show.
Yeah, but you still have to move.
I'll back up a little bit.
Well, actually, you have to move from this completely move. These are places of business. Right. People will take care of that person's business here at the ATM. People will take care of their business here.
Oh yeah, they can do that. Yeah, that's true.
But at this point,
She's asking that you stop recording. I asked you to please stop recording. Either you do or we call the police. I'm gonna call the police.
Oh, no, you're gonna say please?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
I'm gonna call the police
at this point.
I'm gonna call the police. If I've asked you politely to stop, she's asking you. You're
So this guy's gimmick on this video, he's filming a fishing show, and he stays in this character the whole time. He's filming a fish show. Oh, it's a fish show, and he stays in character the whole time. So even when the police show up, he talks to the police like this too. Yep. And guess what? A lot of times when he talks to the police like this, they just walk away. They don't even want to deal with him.
filming customers as they're going in and out. You're doing a fishing show. There's no fish here.
Oh yeah, because it's B-roll.
Okay.
It's like if you have an action movie, some parts of the movie aren't action.
Tell the cops your B-roll story.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna keep doing the B-roll when they leave. Is that cool?
No, they're gonna help. They're gonna help you. They're gonna take you so you can record the fish.
Oh no, they won't take me because I'm doing B-roll out here. They'll know that.
No, they'll take.
They'll let me keep doing my B-roll.
Okay.
You guys want to start in a fishing show?
No, you don't want to be on your fishing.
It seems like you want to start in a fishing show, though.
No, you don't.
I think they want to start in a fishing show.
Yes. And he has a fishing rod.
Oh no, I'm not being difficult. I'm doing a fishing show, so you guys were kind of getting all up in my business about the fishing show.
I don't care about your fishing show. None of us do.
All right, clear.
So guys, this is the same thing as the other guy, except he uses "It's a Fishing Show" as his cover, which I think is way more funny and way more brilliant. I think that this sort of thing is more along the lines of what I would do, except I would make the character and the interactions as funny as I possibly could. I would try and make that the goal. That instead of just doing this the whole time, I would try and come up with something even better than that.
Clearly, you don't.
Privacy of our customers who are coming in and out of here.
Oh yeah, they have privacy because there's things called blinds over the windows that you closed. So that was perfect. You created privacy.
No, but they weren't.
Well, here's the deal, Pirate Justin. How come he turned his channel into an exercise channel, and why is he only getting less views than me now with all his hundreds of thousands of subs? Why did he stop doing this? I'm about to show everybody this, and then I'm going to show you what he's doing now. Something happened to this guy. I don't know if they got to him, but somebody maybe got to this guy because he stopped doing this, and he was getting huge view counts. And if we go to his channel right now, he only puts out exercise content, and everybody in the comment section is furious that he's done this with his channel. We're going to get to all that. Stick around. You can't call someone a goat if they currently don't do what they used to do, and now they're an exercise channel and everyone hates it. Then they aren't the goat.
And the bank manager is next door. He's filming customers.
I was being awkward. I guess I'm an awkward dude. You're uncomfortable because I'm awkward?
No, I'm uncomfortable with the fact that you're just recording our cases and go someplace else and record your fishing show.
But they told me to go someplace else. Everyone keeps telling me to go someplace else. By the time I stand up in my right and stay here. Yay! You ever do any fishing? You want to start a fishing show, you don't want to talk about fish.
Even though he's filming the storefront and the customers going in and out.
Should I wait out here for now? Hey, good. How y'all doing?
Oh, man, how's it going?
Good. What's that?
Quick question. What are you just filming around?
Yeah, just doing a fishing show over here. Come on, I'll show you. Here we go.
See, guys, look at how he deals with the police. He says, I'm doing a fishing show. Come over here and I'll show you. So then he proceeds to show the cop what he's doing. Fucking brilliant. This is a great move.
Got the perfect angle for my fishing show. I guess they wanted to start a fishing show, so we made them start. So yeah, you got the coast house here. How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Very good.
All right, look, you good. You're not doing anything wrong with me. You're fine to me.
All right, cool.
I get some people concerned. You're doing a movie or whatever.
Yeah, fishing show. Yeah.
So
Back
good
here.
luck and
Appreciate that.
need anything.
See what I mean, guys?
See how quickly the fucking cops walked away, you guys? That's way easy if you're just doing a stupid character. Like, he called him over and said, I'm doing fish show. You want to see? And then he showed him what he was doing. And within like 5 seconds, they're like, yeah, you're not doing anything wrong. We're leaving. That's the way I want the situation to go. If I get approached by cops, I want to shut it down just like that. I don't want to be detained. I don't want to be put in a situation where they're like, we need your ID or we're going to arrest you or da-da-da-da-da. What he just did there, that was some genius shit.
I'm allowed to do my fishing show out here.
It's just that people are using the ATMs and they're uncomfortable because you're filming. This is like a financial institution. People are uncomfortable. That's why we're asking you to move. Like you said, it's a courtesy for people who come. All
right. So homeboy Gimli says, you and A Pri top OG NIQQAS. I don't even like to say any word that sounds like that because they demonetize my entire stream if I say that word. Even if I'm rapping it in a song written by a black man who I like, they will demonetize my stream if I say the N-word or any word that might sound too similar as the N-word. So yeah, I have to totally not say that word if I want to keep my stream monetized. And I do. So we'll just say NIQQAS. Thank you very much, Gimli, for the super chat. I appreciate it, bro.
That's using our ATM to do their business.
Understandable, but wouldn't it be a courtesy to my fishing show if they were not so paranoid about it?
But it's not a fishing area. It's not a fishing area.
But so if someone was filming an action movie down here, would you say it's not an action area?
We're just saying that our clients are uncomfortable with using the financial, like they're at the ATM. You're recording.
Well, you know that you could be a positive force for the world and still make people uncomfortable. I wouldn't bend to that.
I'm just asking.
Comfort's going to be weaponized soon.
Our customers are coming to complain to us. I can't keep coming back and forth asking you to move if they're uncomfortable.
I got you. So, but as far as comfort, though, beating just some sidewalk B-roll.
I'm a little bit interested in filmmaking, so I'm just wondering. You know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so we're trying to get some city slickers in the background. We're just getting there.
Okay, all right.
Some B-roll. Oh, there. All right, you two guys. Good luck out there. Tight lines. Hold at a 45-degree.
See how quick he just dealt with them motherfuckers? And then he's got this dude with him with the fishing pole. So he's got like a buddy doing his part with the fishing pole. So the cops just look confused and then they just walk away. They don't even have any extra questions. They're just like, oh, a couple of retards making a fucking stupid video. Let's get out of here. Look how this is what I want to do with the cops. I don't want them to even want my ID. I want them to just think I'm stupid and walk away.
Just ignore him. We're doing a fishing show.
You ever seen Charles by the river?
No, we gotta get B-roll.
You got what?
We gotta get B-roll. Yeah. How you guys doing?
B-roll how? On the sidewalk?
Yeah, beating just some sidewalk B-roll.
I'm a little bit interested in filmmaking, so I'm just wondering. You know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so we're trying to get some city slickers in the background. We're just getting there.
Okay, all right.
Some B-roll. Oh, there. All right, you two guys. Good luck out there. Tight lines. Hold at a 45-degree angle. You want to do a 45-degree angle as you do it, because if the bobber, the distance has got to be at least, I'd say about 3 feet from your backing, because it's called backing. So like the distance between the front of that and then
the only thing about doing what they're doing is if you stand in front of a business, then it's like you're impeding the customers coming in and out, impeding the flow of business. I don't want any cop to have any reason to be able to take me away, arrest me or whatever. So this gets a little sketchy when you're right in front of the door. So I would make sure to like be just off to the side of the door or whatever, so that I wasn't right in front of the doorway. So little tiny things make all the difference. But as far as like to where the police can't do jack shit. So if they were to make a point that like you're disrupting the flow of business coming in and out, perhaps they can, make a bigger deal of it.
And the rods. Yeah, but so it's called backing. You want it to be.
On their way, get away from
A little bit.
I'm sorry, little mom. You talking to us?
Get away from my front of my store.
What's that?
The police are coming. Get away from my store.
You said please?
They're coming. I'm filming you. Get away from.
Oh, you're filming? Perfect. We're doing a fishing show. Come on. 5 degrees, right? If the rod's all the way up here, Frank, listen to me. I don't ever want to see you reeling on the way up. We got a show.
Woman literally is afraid to be.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. She's afraid of fish. Okay, so 45 degrees.
I used to be.
Listen to me. It needs to be 45. Perfect.
Drop it down there.
Yeah, put it right there.
Drop it down there.
Bobber dance. Make that bobber dance. Stay right there. And then I want you to practice that 45-degree angle. 45 degrees. You're going too low again. You're going too low again. I want you.
Now, this cop right here is going to attempt to do the intimidation thing, but I got to give it to A Pri and his homie here. They totally stand their ground.
Keep it 45. I want you to keep it 45 because think about it. If you're right here, as opposed to if you're right here, remember what I told you about being right up here?
I'm gonna tell you again.
Because if you're right here, then what's going to happen? Oh, sorry, we're doing a fishing show right now.
I don't care what you're doing. Move from the front.
No, I just got to get this shot real quick. All right, so remember,
move from the front of the store.
Frankie, I want you to keep it like this.
Move from the front of the store.
Oh, so we're just doing a fishing show.
All right, Eric Ibu Elliott. Ibu, is that like your middle name? I like it. Eric, middle name Ibu, last name Elliott. I like it. He says, hello from Bosque Farms, New Mexico. That would be cool if you did some auditing stuff. I watched a lot of auditing videos, so I would totally respect you can do a Richie from Boston impersonation.
Well, I've been trying to tell you for years. The only way we're ever going to get things to return back to the way that they used to be is if everybody collectively gets right with God. And I gotta be honest, I don't see that happening. There's too many nano drones that have already implanted themselves deep within the anus/urethras of every individual that you know. In fact, I am one of the only individuals who is not infested with Chinese nano AIDS. And the reason for that is because of this. I vape nothing but the purest 100% organic Bible vape juice made from nothing but the purest organic Bibles. If you vape my 100% pure Bible organic vape juice, it will cure your nano AIDS. It will get rid of every single one of those little suckers. You will literally shit them out of your asshole/urethra. It's the only way to get rid of Chinese nano AIDS. And you're going to want to buy Richie's vape juice using my promo code down below. You're going to get 10% off. Or don't. At any rate, I digress.
There you go. Just for you, buddy.
Move from the front of the store.
Because if it's too high, you know what happens, right? They'll just pull it right out of the fish's mouth.
Right, 11. Send me another car.
So I want you to have it here,
move from the front
not
of the
here.
store.
Remember, Frank, 45-degree angle, because that's going to be the most powerful. I mean, think about it. Whether it's a little sunfish, and then bring it up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, do it again. Do it again. Yeah, there we go. And then.
Whoa. Did Eric just say I didn't read a super chat? Eric, I quite literally just read your super chat. Are you behind on the stream, buddy? He didn't even read my super chat. What's up with that? I literally just did a Richie from Boston impression, correct? Is there something I'm missing here? I don't want anyone to send me a super chat and then get mad at me that I didn't read their super chat after I just finished doing the Richie from Boston impression that he requested. Eric, Ibu Elliott, totally read this, totally accomplished the Richie from Boston impression. Not sure how you missed it. You must be behind on the stream. So check it out, guys. If there's if you don't have the stream caught up to live and you're 10-15 minutes behind everyone, yeah, that's on you, not me.
We're gonna go up there like that.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice and slow. Reel on the way down. That's a swordfish. All right, now go. I want you to go lower. If you got a swordfish on, hey guys, we're in the middle of a fishing lesson right now. Oh, yeah, we're doing a fishing lesson.
You spoke last week?
Yeah, we did. How you doing?
Good, I'm good. Listen, remember last week I explained that I don't care what you do, that if you're recording, as long as you're not blocking the entrances.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're not doing anything.
All right, well, they got a recording of you right in front of their entrance recording. So at that point, they have the right to sign a complaint.
I'm teaching them. No, I don't. I plead the fifth. I'm trying to teach them about fishing. All right, so stay right here. Stay right here. Yeah, stay still. So I want you to be firmly planted. Firmly planted. Now, let's say a swordfish does bite on. Okay. If a swordfish bites on, then think about it. If you get a swordfish on there, this ain't. Listen to me. This ain't no sunfish you're gonna get on there. This ain't no. We're using bait that'll break your line.
So he's staying in character, even though he's totally surrounded by police. And he does this weird thing where he adds in this like AI animation shit. I don't know why he does that.
This ain't no sunfish you're gonna get on there. This ain't no. We're using bait that'll break your line. Bait's getting nervous.
Want a fish over here?
Then you won't. And let's say that it stops singing.
Let's go fish right over here.
So,
we're not gonna keep coming over here.
And then stay there. Hey, how you doing, officer?
We're going down.
Okay, listen to me.
We're going down.
Hey, how you doing?
Take a break real quick.
No, wait. You can't tell fishermen take a break.
You guys, he's sticking with it. Sticking with the fishing thing.
I got my man.
When we in the fish hole, it's high time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motherfucking cops because he's got a fishing pole and a friend with a fishing pole and a camera.
Oh, we got two fish.
Listen, you gotta move it down. Get away from the establishment. Go right over here.
But you do understand, officer, that you're telling a fisherman to leave a fishing hole?
Yeah, go to the next fishing hole.
I'm teaching them.
All right, but now I'm telling you to do something.
Can I show you
You
what?
have to move down.
Can I show you what?
You want to go over here?
Maybe he wants to learn.
Turn yourself around.
You want to hold it?
Are we on private property fishing right now?
You're annoying the customers, and that's the reason we call. You gotta move it down.
Open the bail. There we go.
Okay. Eric, you must be behind on the stream, buddy. You sent me a super chat. I did the Richie from Boston impression after I read it. There's literally no other explanation besides you being behind on the chat. You're going to feel stupid when you figure this out later in the stream. Hopefully you don't quit watching and disappear forever. Hopefully you figure out you are the one who is behind. And I totally did what you wanted me to do. And I did a really fucking good Richie from Boston impression about nano AIDS inside your anus/urethra. So let's not act like I totally missed this guy's super chat. Isn't this weird, you guys, that somebody super chats me like that and then throws a fit? Rocky Shepherd says, I love the coppers. Do a bootlicker as the Indian guy. A bootlicker. I'm not sure what you want me to. I know if you're asking me to do an Indian impression, but I'm not sure what you mean by do a bootlicker. Can you be more specific, Rocky? Like what you want me to do? Do a bootlicker is confusing. I don't know what he means. Do a bootlicker as an Indian guy. Sometimes you guys give me comedic suggestions that just leave me more confused. I know how to do an Indian voice and I know how to talk like this and I know what you want me to do, but I don't know what you want me to do, my friend. So I know how to talk like an Indian, my friend. Yes. But I do not know exactly how you want me to go about licking the boots, my friend. The part where you call the bootlicker and you want me to be Indian and bootlicker at the same time, it is confusing, Rocky. Can you please be more specific on how you wish for me to lick the boot, my friend? Oh, bootlicker is a cop lover. I am going to call the cops on you because nobody is allowed to film on the sidewalk. If I am on the sidewalk and you are on the sidewalk, then you are not allowed to film me, my friend. I am going to call the cops on you, and they're going to take you to jail, and you're going to go to jail for the rest of your life for like 7 or 8 hours, my friend. And then you are going to go to hell because that is where you belong. People who use their camera to film it in public are son of bitch, and they deserve to die, my friend. I love the police. I want to licky the boot of the police. I am the biggest policey booty licker that there is, my friend. Nobody licky the booty better than me. There you go. Hopefully that is good enough. I hope that's what he wanted. You guys, I'm not actually sure if that's what he wanted. I'm just going to hope that it is. Rocky, is that good, bro? Does that suffice as do a bootlicker Indian guy? I think it should. All right.
Go. Let that bobber go down. Yeah, there we go.
Now,
I told you not to.
I need ID.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? I need ID.
I'm
asking for ID.
I'm with my foreign fisherman on the East Coast.
Give me ID. Now I'm asking for ID.
Can I just give you my ID?
Give me ID. You're disturbing the peace here.
ID, you haven't done the
I'm
fish
asking
show.
you for ID.
Oh,
Now there's an official capacity. I'm asking you for identification.
But we're
Okay?
kind of
And I need to see who you are.
I got a damn fish.
I don't
in
care
there.
about the fish. Now.
You
Need ID.
disrespectful to the damn fish. The fish did nothing to you though. Damn.
We're just kind of in the middle of fish show.
All right.
I appreciate you.
I don't care. Now you're obstructing. Come on.
I think my fish show is kind of being obstructed.
Move it down.
How you doing?
Fishing party.
Take care. Also from Munoz. How you doing? Just doing a vibe check. You guys doing good?
Munoz, fantastic.
Take care.
All right.
Best of luck, gentlemen.
Thank you guys. Tight lines, guys.
Oh, looks like this police officers got tired of trying to intimidate him. So guys, look, there was 5 of them. Give us your ID. Move along. Give us your ID. And then, all right, you gentlemen have a nice day.
Take care. Also from Munoz. How you doing? Just doing a vibe check. You guys doing good?
Munoz, fantastic.
Take care.
All right.
Best of luck, gentlemen.
Thank you guys. Tight lines, guys.
See? He stuck with his fucking character. He wasn't intimidated. And he outlasted the police intimidation process until they got sick of trying to deal with him. And then they just fucking left. That was awesome. That's how it's done. Yeah, he adds in that weird AI animation shit or whatever. I don't know why he does that, you guys. I have no clue why he decides to make his videos that way. Joey Anthony says, George Floyd in fake outer space impression. Fuck, I forgot how he sounds. I think I watched a clip of George Floyd last time because I couldn't remember how he sounds. Okay, let me watch a quick George Floyd clip to remember how he sounds.
You youngsters just going around just busting guns in crowds, kids getting killed, you know, and it's clearly the generation after us, man, that's so lost, man. You know, man, I came into Houston, told me, yeah, Floyd, that young truth, man, right there, because he could bust a gun. Man, I knew it was crazy then. I ain't saying this here, man. You know what I'm saying? It condoning this, bro.
Man, y'all, this shit crazy right here, y'all. Man, I'll be up here in the space station, y'all. I'll be floating around and shit. Man, y'all, I gotta keep myself from bumping my motherfucking head all night long, y'all. There's some crazy shit up here, dog. Let me tell y'all what. I went in the bathroom because I needed to use the bathroom. And you know what they got in there when you try to take a shit up in the bathroom when you in space? They got a motherfucking suction cup system. Motherfucking suck your shit right out your ass, man. They got this suction cup up in the toilet, and you put the suction cup up to your asshole, and it like suck the shit right out your booty hole. And then when you gotta take a piss, you put your big old black dick up inside the little suction cup thing, but my dick too big, so my dick don't fit inside the suction dealie. Man, I had to take a piss inside the thing where you supposed to shit. There you go. There you go. I think that's what would happen.
You know what I'm saying? And like half them young shooting them guns go home and they knees shaking at night. But they don't show it to nobody because, you know, they ain't tough then. Hey, man, come on home, man.
Man, when I done got up there, I didn't even realize I wasn't gonna be able to take a shower or nothing. I had to use a damp rag to take a damn sponge bath while I was up there. Yeah, I had to take a sponge bath, and then when I went in the bathroom, I had to take a shit with the suction cup up on my asshole, man. Y'all don't even know it's crazy up there in fake space, man. There you go. George Floyd in fake space. Why? Well, that's what you wanted. That is what you requested, my friend. Joey Anthony. Hope you dig it. All right. Okay. All right, so check it out, guys. Let's go to this A Pri guy's channel. Check it out. Most popular video. Eating during virtual interview. Holding a fishing pole in public. That's the one we just watched. Here's another similar one. Fishing and filming in public equals crime. Look at these huge view counts. This was a year ago. He was getting gigantic view counts. And then check it out. We go to his latest video. He's changed his channel to a fitness channel, and his views are smaller than mine. Imagine a channel with 277,000 subs, printing money, getting huge view counts, changes his channel to a fucking exercise channel. Look at this, you guys. Some people don't know that that's what he just did to his channel. So there were people asking me, hey, have you seen A Pri? And I was like, hey, yeah, have you seen what he did to his channel? Look at what he did to his channel. So he went from this gigantic view counts on every video to killing his own channel by turning it into a fitness channel. And guys, the comments are nothing but people upset with him for doing this. Check it out.
So here we are at Grand. Reevaluate, get some fresh air, and come back, charge it up with renewed energy. And we're right next to the highway here. Had to pull in and figure out what food we're going to get on the journey. I just finished up on my hard-boiled eggs, and you know, there's a stretch in North and South Carolina where there's not too many good food options, but luckily I just found a fire Mediterranean place that I've been to before. I travel so much I recognize the spots that I've been to, which is fire. Other than that,
so guys, he just started doing this type of shit, and look, he's in his car, shirtless,
bro, huge ass lamb platters, like 2.5 pounds.
It looks like he maybe got into some heavy drugs, you guys. I don't know what the fuck happened to this guy, but if you're getting hundreds of thousands of views, that's like printing money. Like 500,000 views, 600, 700. You guys, that's thousands of dollars every single video. I don't make thousands of bucks every video. If I was, you damn sure wouldn't see me fucking turn into an exercise channel. So what in the fuck happened to this guy?
Got extra meat, of course. I'll go to fudge in. Perks of traveling. Check this out. This spot's called South of the Border. It's right on the border of North Carolina and South Carolina.
So let me show you guys the comments. Check it out, guys. 3,000 views. That's worse than my last video that tanked. And I don't have anywhere near 277,000 subs. Look at this. This is okay content, but it ain't Butterfly. It ain't Butterfly Boy, Big Dom, Survey Aliens, and it sure ain't no fishing show. You used to have awesome next level content that inspired people, made us laugh, and called out hypocrisy and idiocy. You were once great. Sadly, you no longer function at those levels. Oh, you guys, that would break my heart if that happened. If like this happened to me, if I had this like gigantic fucking audience, and then like everybody just started telling me how they don't like this anymore and how I'm not good anymore. Was a great channel. I don't know how he's ignoring this, because he's not responding to anyone. You are really becoming Wes Watson. The goat goes out with a whimper. Please bring back the classic content. Never thought A Pri would turn out to be a broke version of Wes Watson. So, you guys, he was getting huge view counts, and so something caused him to stop. So check it out. I don't watch this guy all the time, and I don't know everything about him, so I don't fucking know what happened. But I did scroll back to try and figure it out real quick, and I couldn't get to the bottom of it, just trying to figure out like if there's a video where he explains it. So there doesn't seem to be a video where he explains why he's doing this. But look, I'll show you right when his channel fell off. Here we go. So he's still filming people in public right here. Not getting as big a view counts, but still pretty good. Over 100,000 is definitely pretty fucking good. And then he says, let's talk about my arrest. But then he's still filming. And then check it out. There's this 4 months ago. One day I'll be ripped and drive a Lambo, day 34. This is when the content changed. He all of a sudden uploads one day I'll be ripped and drive a Lambo. And then from that point on, every fucking video is one day I'll be ripped and drive a Lambo. One day I'll be ripped and drive a Lambo. And every single video tanks. So there's some people in his comment section saying that he's doing it on purpose and that he's playing a character and he's trolling his own audience. That doesn't make any sense. Troll your own audience by becoming a fucking exercising channel and lose hundreds of thousands of viewers and tens of thousands of dollars? That's a really fucking weird troll. So I don't think that is what he's doing. I don't think he's just being a character. I honestly think that something happened to this guy. He was maybe threatened, maybe legally. I have no idea. But he was doing this sort of content, you guys. And I know he got arrested a couple times. But then, what causes you to just nuke your own fucking channel like this? So, I don't know this guy. I just started looking into him and what's going on with his channel. So, if any of you guys know, maybe you might know more than I do. Yeah, right. It's right after his 33rd show. See, guys, so check it out. I was thinking about getting into First Amendment auditing, but I would want to do it more like a comedian, like the A Pri guy. So imagine what when I look into his channel and I see that now he's no longer doing that. So there's an opening for somebody like me to come along and scoop up his audience. But the fact that he's not doing it makes me wonder if something very serious happened to that man to cause him to stop. Because when you're getting those type of view counts, I mean, that's a good amount of money to just walk away from. So it's hard to say that, oh, he just wanted to be an exercise channel and just got tired of doing that. Mandatory myocarditis says, I think it was a DUI charge last time he got arrested. I wonder if he got contacted by, authorities and they were like, oh, we're going to hit you with all these different charges unless you stop making this content. If you stop making this content, we'll let you continue to stay out of prison. But if you continue doing that, we're going to hit you with all the... I have no idea. I'm just trying to think of a reason how they could have fucking scared him out of doing that content. Because he's still uploading. But everyone in the comments, he doesn't read a fucking one of them, doesn't care. That's weird. Got tens of thousands of people concerned for him in the comment section, and he won't fucking tell people what's up. This is strange. I would never do that, you guys. I would never change the entire direction of the channel and turn into a fucking exercise channel and leave you hanging. I would never do that to you. Never, never. If I did that, then you guys would know I got compromised or something really, really bad happened to me. If I ever just turn into an exercise channel and ignore all of you in the comments, rest assured something is very, very wrong. So I don't think that's ever going to happen to me. But if it did, then you guys know that I am compromised or fucked or something. Okay. Yeah, see, we can't be disappointed in him as a person for not continuing because we don't know. We don't know what sort of threats were made. Maybe they threatened his fucking life, man. So that has me concerned that the one guy doing the comedy mixed with the First Amendment auditing, like how I'm thinking of doing, all of a sudden just quit and now is making weird exercise videos where he's looking like some sort of fucking drug addict in his car. It's very strange. Evan says, Jake, when you make your NFL picks, don't bet your own money. Seems like when you put your own money on it, you get in your own way. You make better picks when you're detached. Just my opinion. That's not bad advice. So check it out. I'm going to do strategic picks. I'm only going to do 3 picks per week. So I'm not going to pick every game. So good news is I'm not going to get destroyed and lose fucking 10, 11 games in a week. So if I only pick 3 games, the worst I can do is lose 3, right? And I think if I just strategically look at the games where I feel like the spread is off and I have a better idea of who's going to win, lose, cover, what have you, if I only pick those, I almost feel it's guaranteed I'm going to do better. The reason why I hate picking all the games is because it puts me in a position where I have to pick between 2 teams where I have no fucking idea who's going to win or lose or cover. And I don't even feel comfortable picking. So for instance, if in week 6, there's a Thursday night game where the 2-3 Falcons are going to go play the 2-3 Indianapolis Colts, and the 2-3 Indianapolis Colts are 1.5 point favorites, how in the fuck am I supposed to cap that? In a game where the Falcons are 2-3 and the Colts are 2-3, and it's Thursday night football, and the spread is 1.5 points for the home team, the Falcons could kick the shit out of the Colts. The Colts could kick the shit out of the Falcons. It could be a close game, or the Colts could win by 1 point and win and not cover. So how in the fuck am I supposed to cap that? So I'm going to stay away from Thursday night games where it's 2 shit teams and I can't fucking figure it out. I'm going to instead key in on those games where the spread looks weird, like they're trying to trap you. So if I see a team that's a much better team than the team they're playing, and they're a 2.5 point favorite, that'll make me think they're trying to entice people into taking the favorite because it's 2.5 points and it's just a field goal. See, so I want to key in on those spreads where it seems like they're trying to trick people and not even pick any of the games where I can't get a good read. There's way too many fucking games where I had to pick just because I had to pick, and then I'm stuck picking a fucking game that's a coin flip where I have no way of knowing who should win or why. So if I just stick to strategically picking, I feel very confident I can keep a winning record the whole season. And if I can keep a winning record the whole season, nobody can bitch or complain. So that's the plan. Like 3 games per week, maybe 4, maybe only 2, but I'm not going to pick every game. So that's it, man. We're going to give that a go and see if that works. Because I personally think that like each week, if my goal is to just nail 2 out of the 3 games, as long as I don't lose all 3 a shitload of times and put myself in a huge hole, then I should be able to stay either even or above even. If I can stay above 500 all year, then I'm doing good. All right. So check it out, Rose. I'm going to do those members only picks and only like the 3 picks per week. So the people who only care about that, they have to pay to become a member, and they'll only watch that shit, and they won't care about my other streams. So anyone who wants to become a member specifically for the picks, they can show up, watch the fucking pick video, and then be done with it. And they don't have to worry about watching any of my other shit. And then the people who don't care about football, I'm going to have all this other non-football shit going on. So my members only streams, my members only videos where I'm out walking the dog and shit, that's not going to be football related. And so I'm going to make sure to have lots of members only content that has nothing to do with football. And then the members who want the picks, chances are they'll fucking split after the season's over. So I might get like a shitload of new members for the picks, but then when the season's over, they might fucking cancel their membership or whatever. But that's fine. So I'm not going to let football take over the channel, and that's why we're talking about me doing this other content. So if I was to do a video where I go out in public and get 100,000 views, let's say, that would be way more than my football content. So if I can come up with content that does better than the football stuff, then I don't have to rely on the football shit being like my bread and butter. Because as it stands, my most popular shit is the top 10 plays of the week. And then my playoff breakdowns. So I'm still going to do those, but I refuse to let the channel just be a football channel. All right. So pretty crazy that guy, A Pri, that he turned his channel into a fucking exercise channel. That's really weird. Oh yeah, there was a story I wanted to show you guys real quick, where somebody went around supposedly jabbing people with a needle in public. I don't know if you guys caught this story. This was like a week ago, and I forgot to cover it last week. I meant to, and it fucking slipped my mind. So we'll just cover this real quick.
A day of celebration across France turned into a nightmare for dozens of mainly women attending the country's annual street music festival. The French Interior Ministry telling NBC News 145 people reported being pricked by needles in attacks and multiple assaults.
Oh, looks like I got a super chat that I missed where someone's requesting a song. So let me go ahead and sing a funny song for somebody real quick, and then I'll get back to this. And One Ballers has a request. Rocky just became a member. Welcome aboard, Rocky. So One Ballers wants me to sing Village People Go West Trump Edition. Village People Go West. Is that the name of a song? Go West? Sorry, bro, I'm a bit confused. Go West? Bro, I totally don't recognize that song. I just listened to like 5 seconds of it here on my side. I don't know that song. It was like together, 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 together. I don't know it. You'll have to ask me to sing a song that I know, and I don't know that song. So I'll be glad to sing a song like Trump, but the song that you requested, I don't fucking know it, dude. I just listened to 5 seconds of it, and I don't recognize it. It's like some 70s Village People song that didn't take off. So, and one ballers, could you come up with something different for me to do besides that, please?
Nationwide, 13 in Paris alone. And there was concern before the event. The social media influencer shared a chilling post telling women to be careful.
Que faire si vous avez été drogué? Je vous le laisse un petit peu comme ça vous laisse le temps de screen.
And what to do if they're attacked, saying there had been calls online to assault women with needles. The mayor of Metz, a city in eastern France, said one suspected assailant was arrested and that about 15 women and girls had been attacked there. Overall, the Interior Ministry reports 12 people have been arrested so far, with authorities expressing concern that social media is amplifying these calls to attack women in large public gatherings.
Social media is calling for people to attack women with needles. Okay.
Like this one.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on.
So somebody went around attacking somebody with a syringe, you guys. Now, the general public doesn't mind if the government wants to prick you. Most people won't even ask what the ingredients are. Most people will line up and get pricked by the government if the government says you need to come get pricked. But then they're scared of somebody in a crowd going around and pricking people without their permission. That's scary. But a tyrannical government tricking people into getting pricked willingly, that's not scary. That's good for you. Isn't that fucked up? Isn't that fucked up? Of course it is. Yeah. Line up and get pricked. It's good for you. It'll save you. It'll make you feel good. Okay. But I don't want to show up to a concert and have somebody prick me without my consent. That's scary to me. Rosebell says, women are always under attack. Loose Sapphire says, I ask what's their favorite ingredient in the pharma juice and its health benefits. Ah, yes. Questions that you know you will not receive a logical answer to. Okay, and one ballers. Now you got something. Now you're requesting a song that everybody has fucking heard before. In fact, I'll even pull up the Beat It lyrics so that I don't have a brain fart while I'm doing it. Everybody knows Beat It, bro. Now you're talking. Now you got a fucking idea for your boy. In fact, I'll even share the lyrics so we can all read along. All right, here we go. Trump performing Beat It. Do 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 who do 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 do. They told him, don't you ever come. They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't want to see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes, their words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it. You better run, you better do what you can. Don't want to see no blood, don't be a macho man. You want to be tough, better do what you can. So beat it. But you want to be bad, just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to be defeated, quite frankly. Show them how funky strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it, do-do-do. Just beat it, do-do-do. Just beat it. You just beat it. Ooh, they're out to get you. Better leave while you can. Don't want to be a boy, you want to be a man. You want to stay alive. Better do what you can. So you beat it. You beat it. You have to show them that you're really not scared. You're playing with your life. This ain't no truth or dare. They'll kick you, they'll beat you, then they'll tell you it's fair. So beat it. But you want to be bad, just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Quite frankly, no one wants to be defeated. Show them how funky strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it. Just beat it. Just beat it. Just beat it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Who? There you go. There you go. Yes? Do you approve? All right. That really makes the song, the beginning. Do 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 do. That's how you know it's gonna be Trump singing. Do 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 do. Who? Annie, are you okay? Because you're jealous, but you're okay. Annie, are you okay? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. There you go. Guys, who do you know who could pull that off? There's only one. The greatest comedian in the world. Who's the greatest? Go ahead. Tell your boy. I'm the greatest of all time. Times infinity. Damn Skippy, Kenneth Bauer. Jake at his best, laughing like a crazy person indeed. Adam knows I am the funniest fucker in the world. Damn straight. Proving it yet again. Who do you guys know who can do a 3-hour live stream by themselves, no guest, and hold down the fort, entertain you, and make you laugh like every single week? With new shit. I know I repeat some of the same silly songs, but I always, every week, do new stuff. Every week. I always do some sort of new impression, new comedy bit off the top of my head. Totally unrehearsed, unplanned. And a lot of times it's because of you guys and the ideas and stuff that you guys give me. So you guys are a part of my unscripted comedy, and you guys actually deserve some credit for giving me a lot of these great ideas. So guess what? I'm going to thank you guys for helping me be the greatest comedian of all time. That makes you guys the greatest audience a comedian has ever had. So therefore, this is the best audience comedian relationship that there is ever. There has never been a comedian audience relationship like this. Do you think Jim Carrey is going to sit around and listen to you guys and take a $5 super chat and perform fucking Fire Marshal Bill for you? No, he would never do that. He never did do that. Jim Carrey, with all of his talents, never sat around for 3 hours and made up new shit with his fans. Never. And he never will. You know who owns the #1 podcast in the world, according to the numbers? Joey Rogaine. You guys know damn well, Joey Rogaine doesn't even have a speck of comedic ability. He is not funny at all. He relies on his fucking guests to make his show entertaining. If Joey Rogaine tried to do 3 hours like this, he would crash and fucking burn. And you know it, and I know it. So, he's the #1 podcast in the world, and he doesn't even have a goddamn speck of comedic talent, and he could never do what I'm doing right here, right now. Nobody can. I'm the only one in the world who can hold down a 3-hour fucking stream, make it entertaining for the majority of the time, and create new shit, and keep you laughing. And in the future, you guys know I'm going to continue doing this. So it's not like I'm burnt out and I did all the funny shit already. Jim Carrey is basically a burnt out fucking version of himself. He ain't going to fucking make you laugh every week. Guys, for the next theoretically fucking 20 years, I can do this for you. I can keep you entertained and keep you laughing until I fucking die, man. What other comedian that you know can keep this up forever until he dies? No one! That means I'm the best in the world. Yes, I'm serious. I'm the best. The funniest, best comedic talent in the fucking world who ever lived. And I prove it every single week. And there is not another comedian anywhere near what I'm doing. Go find another guy that goes live 3 hours a week and consistently pumps out this type of humor. Find them for me and show them to me, and I'll be glad to take notes. Guess what? That guy doesn't exist because I'm him, and there's nobody like me. Nobody! So guess what that means? I'm the best, and there's nobody anywhere near becoming better than me. So that means I'm going to be the best until I die. Isn't that cool to know that I'm the best and you guys are watching the best? You wanted the best. You got the best. The funniest man in the world. Jake, the motherfucking titty sucking asshole. And here's the deal. What great wrestler do you know who's humble? Nobody. Nobody! Name me the great humble wrestler. Nah. Bret Hart claims he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Ever heard of Bret Hart? Anyone ever heard of Bret the Hitman Hart? He fucking told everyone, I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And guess what? When he would say it, he fucking meant it. Bret Hart, when he would look in the camera and tell people he is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, he fucking meant every word of it, every time he said it. And when he held the championship belt and said it, he would actually believe in his own head that he really was the real champion who was the greatest ever. And guess what? His fans agree that he is the greatest. So there were people in Canada who would line up by the tens of thousands to get a glimpse of Bret Hart their hero? Because he's the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be. You know who said so? He did. He said so. The announcers didn't fucking tell us. Brett told us. You know who else told us how fucking great they were? Like every great wrestler who ever lived would tell us that they are great. The champion of the world right now in pretend fighting is a fella named John Cena. He literally says, "I'm the greatest of all time." Do you think anyone in the crowd goes, "Oh, so humble"? No. You know what they do? "Yay! We love you, John Cena. You are the greatest." John Cena tells everybody he's the greatest of all time currently, and he holds the belt, which means he's the best pretend fighter in the world. He's the best pretend fighter who ever was. And he tells people, "I'm the greatest of all time." And he fucking means it. And guess what? His fans who show up and cheer, they agree. So, are they wrong to say they're the best in the world? Or are they only doing what they truly believe in their heart? And if other people who watch them and also agree that they are the best, are they wrong? See how that works? So, the greatest of all time has to come along and tell you how great they are. Otherwise, you just won't know. Understand? Rubber band? I hope so. All right, I got a couple super chats that came rolling in while I was giving my spiel there. And I know I just gave a fucking hell of a speech there. And a whole lot of people are like, "Holy shit, he's right." Lemming in a shiny metal box says, "Can the greatest comedian Sir Jake the Prophet have Pee Wee Herman translate for fabled genius Stephen Hawking?" Pee Wee Herman, God. Dude, I used to watch him when I was like a little kid, but hey, Chalky. Oh my God. It's almost like we're going to have to watch a clip of Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse in order for me to tap into it. Because I haven't sat and watched Pee Wee in like, I don't know, a decade maybe or longer. So in order for me to fucking do this, we're probably going to have to sit here and watch a Pee Wee clip. Are you guys cool with watching some Pee Wee Herman so that I could tap into the Pee Wee Herman voice? I don't think I'll be able to do it if I don't watch a clip. Oh, fuck. And it looks like I missed a couple super chats. My bad, you guys. I'll go back and get all these super chats. Okay, so I got one from Zach W. and Shady Davy D that I'll get to right after this. Pee Wee Herman. I know. Let's go look at my toys.
I love my toys.
I love my toys.
Not gonna marry him though.
Not gonna marry him though.
Hey, Pete, that's a secret word, right? Scream. That's right. For the rest of the day, whenever anybody says a secret word,
for the rest of the day, whenever anyone says a secret word, then we all scream. Ah!
Scream real loud. What's that red thing over there? What's a silly question, Pee-wee? I just gave you. Howdy, Cowboy Curtis. Howdy, Pee-wee. Wow.
Yeah. Howdy, cowboy. Ah, God damn it. It's like I'm kind of getting it and I'm kind of not. The laugh is pretty easy, but trying to get all those different voice inflections just perfect when I haven't watched this dude in 20 years or whatever.
Toys.
Let's go play with my toys.
Morning, Conky. Hi, Conky. Hey, Pee-wee, what's the secret word for today? Gee, I don't know yet, Magic Screen. I was just about to ask Conky.
Gee, I don't know yet. I was just about to ask Conky. There you go. I mean, okay, so now that I've kind of figured out how to get the Pee-wee voice going, now I gotta fucking do him translating for Stephen Hawking. God, this one's gonna be hard. Holy shit. Stephen Hawking says the secret word of the day is fuck. God damn it, man. I just can't quite fucking tap into it. Pee-wee's fucking... God, I might have to sit and practice this for like a couple hours to get it just right, and we don't have that sort of time.
Conky? Today's secret word is door. No, you all know what to do whenever we hear the secret.
Stephen Hawking wants me to try to do his voice, but fuck. Well, not my best. It's like just as I start to get a piece of his voice, he fucking changes it. See, that's like 3 different voices in one.
Secret word is door. No, you all know what to do whenever we hear the secret word, right? Scream.
Lemming, I'm just gonna have to fucking throw in the towel on this one, bro. I feel like if I try again, it's gonna just be lame, dude. So I tapped into Pee-wee a little bit, but I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking throw in the towel and say, bro, not my best. I kind of gave it a go, but I feel like if I try it again, is this gonna fucking get worse? Doxological Thinker says, can you do the AI Trump translating for Stephen Hawking? AI Trump translating for Stephen Hawking. Okay, see if we can give this a go. I'm really not happy with Israel. I told them we was doing a ceasefire, and then they went and they started bombing. I told them, you're not allowed to bomb. The first thing they went and they bombed. Not happy with Israel at all. Stephen Hawking, he's also not happy. Well, Stephen Hawking, he was mumbling. He told me that he was also very, very unhappy with Israel because I quite frankly told them that we were going to do a ceasefire, and then they went ahead and they bombed anyway. And quite frankly, I violated the ugly. Fox News, you should be ashamed of yourselves because you're all losers. Stephen Hawking wants me to tell you that you're all losers because you're ugly. Be ashamed of yourself. CNN is fake news. Stephen Hawking wants me to tell you CNN is fake news. And you're ugly, you're disrespectful. And he wants you to know that you're fake news and you're never going to be real, all right? And we're tired of what Israel's doing to the ceasefire. There you go. There's some AI Trump translating for Stephen Hawking. Whew. Holy shit. All right. And then I had a few super chats that I missed. Let me go back and get them. They were a while ago. Lint away, air duct cleaning said, everybody become a member. This guy is the GOAT. Hey, well, I try. I can't say that every single comedic idea that I try is going to work and be a 10 out of 10. You know, sometimes I crash and burn, but sometimes when I crash and burn, it's funny that I tried and failed, you know, so there's that. Can I do Pennywise talking to Biden inside his head?
Hey, Joey, would you like to come down here and hang out with me down here? They all float down here, Creepy Joe. They all float down here. Would you like to come down here with me? And Georgie, would you like to come down here and sniff Georgie? I got a nice little boy and a little girl down here, Creepy Joe. Why don't you come down here and float with us? They all float down here. I'm Pennywise, and you're Creepy Joe. Now we know each other, and the two of us will never be strangers. So come on down, Creepy Joe. Come on down here. They all float down here.
I only know the Pennywise from the original It movie and not the new It movies. So I didn't watch the new It movies. So I can't do an impression of the new It clown. So my impression of the It clown is based on the 1990s Stephen King It clown. Zach says Stephen Hawking has breaking science news, but Beavis and Butthead misinterprets the translation. All right. I think maybe we could do something with that. I think he says, like, he wants a chick to, like, touch his wiener.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was trying to say. Like we're never gonna score, and like all I want to do is get famous, so I can get chicks, so they can like touch my wiener. And then we can score, but it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
So, settle down, Beavis. Settle down. We're gonna talk to this old dude, and then we're gonna put this video on YouTube, and then maybe it'll go viral, and then we're gonna be famous, and then we're gonna score with the chicks. Oh yeah, boy. I think this old dude said outer space is infinitesimal, and then I think he said that Earth is a planet or something.
No, wait, but I think he said he wants to score with some hot chicks. I think when he was I think what he meant was he wanted to score with a chick with big thingies. Ooh yeah.
Beavis, you're a horny bastard.
I know. And it's like we're never gonna score, and it's pissing me off.
Settle down, Beavis. All right, Stephen Hawking and Beavis and Butthead. I think I sufficiently knocked that one out. Lint away duck cleaning says Elon and Hawking, please. Well, Stephen says that one of the biggest threats to our democracy is, of course, the states who are on the bubble of swinging from conservative to liberal. Once these swing states become liberal states, we'll lose real democracy forever. Democracy is in the process of being eroded away. And if you are destroying more Tesla dealerships, then you're standing in the way of true democracy. All right. Did I miss any other super chats? Let me make sure I got them all. Whew. Elon Hawking. Trump translating for Stephen Hawking. Or AI Trump, got that one. Stephen Hawking. And Shady Davy D asks my thoughts on Liver King and P. Diddy in prison. So my thoughts on the Liver King deal, Shady Davy D, is that it's fake. So the Liver King deal, where the guy threatens Joe Rogan and then gets arrested, totally a psyop. That's how they get you to know who Liver King is. So basically what they did was they exposed the world to who Liver King is by having him supposedly threaten Joe Rogan's life and get arrested. And now everybody knows who he is. So thanks, Davey D, for asking about the Liver King. I meant to do a video about it, but most of you guys probably know that the Liver King shit was a total psyop. And Davey D asks about P. Diddy in prison. I don't think P. Diddy's ever going to spend any time in prison. So the P. Diddy thing is just a made-for-TV trial, made-for-TV psyop. And he's not going to actually do any prison time. And the whole thing is just a big made-for-TV reality show, basically. All right. So I got Davey D's super chat with the Liver King and P. Diddy. Stephen Hawking, Beavis and Butthead. Pee Wee Herman. Pennywise and Biden. AI Trump. Elon and Trump. Okay. Just about caught up. Bo Perkins says, Jake, I'm behind, but please do this First Amendment content at NFL. Get the fanboys arrested. You know what? There might be a way for me to talk to NFL fans and fucking ask them if they think that the games are fake instead of making fun of them and getting them totally triggered. So there might be a way for me to interview NFL fans and ask them about if they think the games are fake and get them to make themselves look like fools without them attacking me. I don't want to be in a situation where a group of NFL fans all get together and beat my ass. And sports fans are the type of people that they'll all gang up on somebody who is rooting for the opposite team. So if, 6 Dodger fans are going to stomp on a Giants fan's head just because he likes a different baseball team, I don't want to be, a guy who antagonizes a group of fucking Raider fans or 49er fans and then has them fucking have 10 of them all fucking stomp me. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that whatever I do, I don't get ganged up on by or outnumbered by a huge group. But there could be something to what you're saying for sure. So that's not a bad idea, Bo. Not a bad idea. And, here in California, we have the 49ers. And I could also go over to Las Vegas where they have the Raiders. So if I was to just hang out in front of the stadium before a game or after a game, I might, if I say the right things, I might be able to get people to talk about how they're fans and what they think about the games and whatnot without being all triggered from me fucking calling them, moronic brain dead sheep or anything like that, you know. Humble Instinct with a super sticker. Thank you very much, Humble Instinct with a super sticker. It's like a hippopotamus super sticker. Cute. And Jeremy Jones says, why do you think YouTube censors vaccines, flat earth, and September 11 video fakery, but is okay with talking about fake space? Well, I have videos about flat earth on my channel that never got taken down. Not one of my flat earth videos ever got taken down. And I put out a couple videos just before the shill trip to Antarctica. So, yeah, no FE videos have ever been removed from my channel. I've talked about vaxes many times, but see, I use the term VAXX, and I say booster, I say chemical concoction. And then I don't give any medical advice as far as that goes. So I've never had a video removed talking about VAXXs because of the way I speak about it. So I've never advised anybody to not take a VAXX and get my video taken down as like medical misinformation. So I'm pretty good about not giving out direct medical information or as they call it, misinformation, right? So I kind of know my way around, like I can talk about it and talk without getting taken down. So I've been pretty good of taking my content and then adding comedy to it and then talking about it in a certain way to where my video doesn't get whacked. The last 2 videos I got removed was when I showed examples of Donald Trump being assassinated before the attempt happened, where he got hit in the ear. So there was some instances where the media would reference an assassination attempt on Trump before it happened. So I showed some examples of the pre-programming before it happened, and they took down those videos. And they said that it was, I think it was like hate speech. It was their reasoning. But the live stream I did breaking down the whole event, they left that up. So I broke down every piece of footage from the day Trump got shot in his ear, and I broke it down from start to finish, every single piece of footage. I did the best breakdown video on the internet. They didn't take that down, but they took down my 2 videos where I showed the pre-programming. When I showed me predicting that was going to happen before it happened, that's the video they took down. So the last thing I had taken down, they gave me a warning. So I didn't actually get a strike. I got the warning. And then after 3 months, the warning wore off. And they took down 2 videos, but just gave me the 1 warning. So yeah, my channel right now is squeaky clean. No strikes, no warnings. Operating as usual. And every time I do a live stream, I'm always like, fuck, are they going to demonetize this stream? And then when I go to get it approved for ads, it passes the ad check every time. The only time they don't approve my streams for ads is if I say the N-word or the the gay slur word, the bundle of sticks word. If I say the gay slur or the N-word, they'll demonetize the whole stream for 1 word. But as long as I don't use those 2 words, it's almost like I can talk about whatever I want, and they don't have a problem with it. All right. I think I got everybody's super chats caught up. All right. All right, well, I got through the stuff I was going to talk about tonight, so whatever you guys want to talk about for the rest of the stream, it's up to you guys. Smoke Gang AC3 says the evidence for the fake ass in the nation when you see the photographer takes pictures when the shooter shot. If real, they would have stayed down. Bro, there's so many things. That's just one thing. The crowd not dispersing. Every single person who had their phone had a black screen. So all the people who were filming, their screens were black, right? Everyone chants USA, USA. Nobody's frantic and screaming. There's a dead person in the crowd and they just casually go pick the person up and carry him away. And the rest of the crowd sits there and continues to just hang out. There was a point where I swear they picked up the dead body and just carried it away, and everybody just sat there. There was one guy sitting in the blood of the body. He's just gonna sit there and watch the rest of the fucking rally after some dude's head just got blown apart. I'm just gonna chill, hang out right there where pieces of his head are. Yeah, okay, dude. There's so much wrong with that, but the sheep don't look at details. The sheep forgot all about that. If you even try and go back and bring that up, it's like it's too old and it's long gone from the sheep's memory. They don't care anymore. Vince asks, what event was this? When Trump got shot in his ear. That's what we're talking about. Do you remember? Oh, I would pay you $4 if you don't wear that old smelly hat. Well, guess what? That's not enough money to get me to stop wearing it. How about you send me $4,000 and I'll quit wearing it for the rest of the year? You want to pay me $4,000? That's about what I think would be enough money for me to stop wearing it for a while. Now, if you want me to stop wearing it for the rest of my life, $40,000. You PayPal me $40,000 and I will burn this hat and never wear it again. But I want $40,000. I'll stop wearing it for the rest of the year for $4,000. But $4 only? Nah, not worth it. My sub count seems to be growing, and that's part of you and peeps right here. So thanks so much. Much love. Dude Jaron doing audits. Hey, guys. I'm Jaron. I'm always honest. That's why I'm going to do first audit amendments, you guys. First Amendment audits, you guys. Because, I'm Jaron, and I'm always honest. And I want to keep people honest. So I'm going to go out on the sidewalk, you guys. And I'm going to film people. And if anyone doesn't like it, too bad. Because I'm Jaron, and I'm always honest. You guys. The moon landing is real. If you don't believe in the moon landing, you are retarded. You guys, Katy Perry went to space. If you don't believe Katy Perry went to space, you are retarded. You guys, I'm going to be standing out in public. I'm going to be protecting our First Amendment right. I'm going to be filming people. You guys, I'm always honest. I've never lied. Everything I do is for the betterment of humanity because I'm Jaron and I'm a good guy. I don't know why Jaron would do the audits. It wouldn't make sense for Jaron to do that. See, Jaron would never do anything like that because Jaron is a little bitch who's just going to sit there in his house in front of his fucking fake brick wall and do his fucking weekly shill stream. Jaron would never do anything like comedic or good for the world. He doesn't have it in him. So Jaron will never do anything that people love and enjoy. He's a fucking dirty, no good shill who's completed his globe cuck metamorphosis, and now he's flip-flopped on the moon landings. Jaron will never, ever make any content that will ever make anyone happy ever again. Texas Grown says, if you find a view of the Trump Butler event, it's just right of stage, the girl recording on phone, watch her in the stands, zoom in close, watch her communicating with the shooter. I promise you will see it. Dude, I broke that thing down like frame by frame by frame. There was one part where one of the bullets supposedly hits a hydraulic line on a tractor and shoots a fucking hydraulic spray. So there's one point where the camera pans over to a tractor shooting a spray. And the reason is a bullet hit a hydraulic line on the tractor just perfectly and caused a spray, which caused the main guy filming to pan away. How about that? Yeah, dude, there's so many little things if you go back and pick that shit apart. It's the fakest, stupidest shit ever. There's one point where a dude continues sitting right next to the pool of blood where they just hauled the dead guy away. So they haul the dead guy out of the crowd, and there's crowd members who just continue sitting there. If you were sitting next to somebody who just had their brains blown out and there's pieces of their head on the fucking bleachers and like pool of blood, are you going to sit there and watch the rest of the fucking the rally? USA, USA. Oh, there's pieces of a guy's head right here, but whatever. USA, USA. Yeah. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate that. Totally agree, bro. Texas Grown. All you got to do, go back, take a look at that. Any piece of the footage that you look at has holes in it. It can be proven instantaneously that that was some staged ass bullshit. But how many people go back and look at evidence? Very few. Very few. Ask people to go back and do research. Yeah. Nobody does that. All right. Humble Instinct says, Jake, who was that dude you were with in Old Sacramento and the both of you were wearing the land mooning shirt? Oh, you mean the lunar module shirt? That was Matt Boylan, aka Math Powerland. And he, I think, was a flat earth shill who got let go out of his contract and now he's an irrelevant nobody who no one watches anymore. So Matt Boylan, Math Powerland, he's still out there, but nobody watches him anymore, and all he does is just play guitar for nobody, and he sucks. He's like the worst guitar player ever. And so Matt basically evaporated into irrelevance. And see, I stopped being friends with him many years ago when I found out that he lied about his story. Was that he painted the globe for NASA. And then when I found out that was a made up fucking story, yeah, it was like I lost a lot of respect for the dude. And then I realized that like his whole background and everything about him seemed very shilly and shady. And so once I called him out for being a shill, basically, he fucking disappeared, basically became irrelevant. But he's still out there playing a terrible guitar. In fact, I could even show you real quick. I showed it maybe last month or month before. Math Powerland, where are they at now? So here's what's weird about Matt is he does these streams for like nobody, and he fucking has the same title for every stream. In danger because of a comedy routine. 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 And then he stands there and plays guitar like the whole time. Barely says anything. And when he does talk, it's nothing like it used to be. So you want to know what Matt's been up to? You really want to know? This is it. Who in their fucking right mind would sit there and do that? Over and over and over? And then in the comment section, he turns it off! So what in the fuck is this accomplishing? There was a time where Matt seemed like an intelligent dude, but him uploading this? The only thing I can come up with is that he's a contracted shill who has to contractually do this for a certain amount of time, and he has to do that. That's the only thing I can think of, because nobody should want to do that. Nobody should want to play terrible guitar for that long. And if you suck at guitar, you should never want to put yourself on camera doing this for this long. And he's had a guitar now for like fucking 7 years or whatever, and he hasn't ever learned how to play it. That's fucking weird to me that a human being can play guitar for this long, this many hours, and suck that bad. It's almost like he's trying to play shitty guitar on purpose and desecrate everything that he's ever done on purpose. I have no other explanation. So there you go. Matt Boylan, Matt Powerland, where are they now? Playing guitar for nobody. Crazy, right? The guy who claims to have started the flat earth conversation. Kind of as weird as A Pri becoming an exercise channel out of nowhere, right? Fucking weird shit, right? When you see what happens to certain people. Suzette says, Jake, have you heard of a new perfume that Trump is selling? It's called Fight, Fight, Fight. Are you serious? Let me look that up. I've not heard that at all. Trump perfume. Okay, I've not heard this. Okay, so I'm just looking it up right now. I Google Trump and perfume. What does President Trump's new perfume smell like? The whiff of corruption. Trump's new perfume has got strong notes of graft. Trump perfume goes for sale. Here's what it smells like. Oh my God. No, go away. Go away. God damn it. I was trying to see if they'll show a video. Well, let me see if there's a YouTube video about it instead. There's probably a news report that I can pull up. Trump perfume. Hey, people will buy anything. I'll bet you there's some stupid people out there who are just, the curiosity will lead them to go buy it. So just the curiosity factor alone could probably sell $1 million worth of perfume for Trump. All right, here we go.
$249, for the low price of $249, you can smell like victory. President Donald Trump announcing his latest business venture on Monday with the release of official Trump fragrances, dubbed Victory 4547, a nod to his election win last fall and in 2016. The bottles feature a gold statue of President Trump dressed in a business suit and his signature. Trump hawked his latest endeavor online, posting on True Social, saying they are called Victory 4547 because they're all about winning, strength, and success.
Hey, you know, Trump tards worship Trump. MAGA tards literally want to lick his testicle sweat. So, you know, paying $250 for Trump perfume sounds like something that his supporters would do. So, am I shocked that Trump tards would spend $250 on Trump perfume? Not at all. Not at all.
The fragrances are being sold by 45 Footwear LLC through a partnership with CIC Ventures LLC to use Trump's name, image, and likeness. CIC Ventures is also behind the viral gold Trump sneakers, watches, and other Trump-branded items. On its website, 45 Footwear LLC says it's not owned, managed, or controlled by Trump, the Trump Organization, or CIC Ventures. The president has a licensing agreement through CIC Ventures that is owned by the Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust. A 2024 financial disclosure shows the company valued at between $1.
Huh. Interesting. All right. Doxological Thinker says, what are your thoughts on toddlers going crazy with Alexa? This is the first I've heard about that too. I haven't heard about that. Let me fucking type it in the search bar on YouTube real quick and see what comes up. Yeah, thanks for letting me know about the Trump fragrance, you guys. I totally didn't hear about that. Okay, as far as toddlers going crazy with Alexa, I went to look up the video, brother, and it looks like the videos are old. So I don't know what video you saw or what report you saw, but just me putting toddlers going crazy over Alexa. This is an 8-year-old video, and this one's 2 years old. This one's 5 months. So I don't know exactly what video you saw that you're referring to. So is there a video in particular that you want me to show or a news report? Yeah, I'm not sure what video or what you saw. Aaron's Sports Card says, I think he's asking your opinion, thinking you already knew about it. Well, I don't own an Alexa, and so I don't ever deal with it. And then, Alexas are old, so anything that people were saying about Alexas and whatever, like that's old info when they first came out. So yeah, as far as lately, I haven't heard anything lately about toddlers and Alexa or anything. So I don't know exactly what he saw that he's referring to. All right. I just realized I'm hungry and my dog needs to go out. And I've been on here for over 3 hours, so we should probably go ahead and wrap it up. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and call that the end of Truth or Tuesday. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the First Amendment audits and the A Pri comedy First Amendment audit. And yeah, I'm considering doing that content in the future. So, I have to brainstorm exactly how I want to go about doing it, but definitely there could be something there. So, all right. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, you guys. And I want to thank everybody who donated to tonight's stream. I really, really appreciate it. Your donations help keep this channel and me and my dog afloat. So I really, really appreciate the support. And I would also like to ask you guys, if you love this channel and you want to be a part of the members only live streams and you want to see members only content, I implore you to become a member. It's only $2 a month. For only $2 a month, you get access to all my behind the scenes content, all my members only streams and videos. So definitely look into becoming a member, because the members are the wave of the future for this channel. So until next time, this is Jake the Asshole, your favorite comedian and mine, signing out. I will see you guys in the next video or the next stream or whenever you see me. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care. Take it easy. And I'll see you next time. Peace. I love you guys.